I mean, it's like 10 seconds. It's not that bad.
All right. We'll wait till we get a viewer.
Oh wait, let me get right on that.
Get the hell out of here.
Get out of my face.
Shut your fucking face. Oh, yeah, you can say whatever you want. Hey, your buddy Brody's on. And Caleb. That's a cheat. Like, okay, so like that really is kind of behind. What's up, man? Yeah, so like, just don't say any racial stuff. I mean, you can make fun of different races, but don't use any slurs.
I'm not racist. The only race I hate
Okay.
is ones you have to run in.
So we're not even a minute
I'm with
in,
you,
and we're
brother.
already doing. We're not even a minute in, and we're doing dad jokes. Oh, Beth. Paula's in. Thanks for joining, Beth. She got Anthem day one, and I haven't asked her how it is, but I don't really care. So, hello, America. I'm Steph Curry. This is Anthony. Say hello, Anthony.
Hello, everyone.
Okay.
Oh damn! I thought he was gonna say hello, Anthony.
Yep. I would have lunged over the table. All right. Let's open with probably the best headline I've heard in a long time. It Chapter 2 scene has the most blood ever used in a horror film. Fuck you, Mitch. Thank you. Yeah, I just saw this scrolling through Facebook. It Chapter 2, a scene from the movie, has the most blood ever used in a horror film. I guess that wouldn't be that hard to do. Just take the amount of blood that's been recorded so far and just add more. Like one more bucket. Have you seen...
Dad jokes are horrible.
Have you seen... okay, so I guess Anthem 2 is really good. She's already finished it, and she's waiting a month for the next DLC to come out. Because that's how BioWare does things.
Anthem 2?
Yeah.
There's no Anthem 2.
There will be Anthem 2. They're going to release 9 DLCs at $30 each with about $2 worth of content, and then they're going to... just like Destiny.
You're not wrong about that.
So, yeah, have you seen It Chapter... or the first It, the new one? Like the new one?
I haven't watched any of the.
Oh, well, there's one,
Whoa.
which was made in 1991, and it's like
seen that
4
one.
hours long. And then there's the new It, the remake. So there's only 2 It's. Like,
Very, very good.
I haven't seen either of them.
I think the first one is scarier, but I think the newest one did a really good job.
Yeah, it's a thriller. It's not even a horror movie.
The first one, like the clown makeup, Tim Curry's clown scared the shit out of me. Pennywise, it was like just the makeup and the teeth. This new one is, I don't know, like the ending where they beat it. They made it look like a bitch. In the old one, like it actually took them like a long time to beat it,
Right.
to like figure out how to beat the monster. And then that whole ending where they're like ripping apart the spider. I don't know. It's just too weird for me. Like it wasn't very good to me. But yeah, Tony, Anthony, what do you want to be called?
Either one, I don't care.
Okay. What are you wearing again? Tell everybody what you're
Overwatch
wearing.
League shirt or Overwatch League customized jersey.
So like you made that?
Well, this is a team design. I just had to put a name and a number on the back of it.
Yeah, it's like an NFL jersey, except for like.
Oh, I see your
Overwatch League.
gamer tag on there, Tonester or whatever. Okay.
That's pretty
And-
awesome.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, the Beth girl that's watching, she had she has a controller, like a custom Xbox controller that she made in the design lab, and at the very bottom near the mic thing it has her gamer tag on it. I think that's pretty cool. I was thinking of making one. I also need to change my gamer tag. Mine's Heisenberg 920, and I'm like, well, that's kind of fucking lame. I was into Breaking Bad, maybe like. Oh, Overwatch with an eye roll. I don't think Anthem's MLG, so talking shit.
Or in the second season.
There's like it goes in seasons.
Overwatch League is now in the second season.
Yeah, like they're like a pro gaming league.
Well, yeah, I know they're pro gaming, but like I just saw what's the one most popular? Fortnite is in like season 8 already.
Yeah, it
No,
is.
he's not talking about that's the Fortnite thing is just like in-game seasons.
Okay.
He's talking about an actual like
Yeah, the
season where
actual-
they play actual like
Yeah.
tournaments and matches.
Mm,
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a real sport because it is.
It is now.
Yeah.
Like
that's what I'm saying, but
I used to be very against that. Like I used to be very against games like on ESPN and shit where you had like giant prize packages and shit, and it wasn't really out of jealousy. It was more like I don't like the fact that video games like that's going to be the focus now. Like companies have lost people to go make these games for
Oh, yeah.
competitive play. And I understand that that's a draw because there's a lot of money in it, but I want game like creative games like God of War or Red Dead.
Oh, yeah.
I want stuff like that. And there's people leaving those companies to go work on just money pits. And you know, I mean, like it's just all competitive, and I get that part of that's exciting, but like I want story.
Oh,
I
yeah.
want art. I don't want fucking running around the same map 17 million times shooting people, and then
you get a lot of games like that though.
like creative stuff.
Yeah.
But like
Huh?
such as
Let's see. Uncharted, Left 4 Dead. You
those are both done.
You get huh?
Uncharted's done.
What's your point? You had those for 10 plus years. You have Left 4 Dead 2 coming, or not Left 4 Dead, sorry. Last of Us 2 coming out. You have that new one, Days Gone, coming out. It's a massive open world. Let's see, you had the Spider-Man game just come out for PlayStation. That's just PlayStation that I'm talking about. It's not talking about all the various PC games that come out. They're all exploration based or, like all that good stuff and all that cool, those cool things.
Okay, well, whatever.
I know when Overwatch first started in 2016, they had no recollection of actually trying to go MLG.
They didn't. They were just fucking around on the consoles.
Yeah, all they wanted to do was, they put out a game for people to play.
I remember when that got announced and like how it was Blizzard, and I still remember like the first screenshots of it. Dude, I still remember when they were releasing screenshots for Destiny. The first ever screenshot of Destiny was it was a windmill. I remember that. Are you trying to zoom in on the tits behind me?
No. One of my cameras froze, so I gotta.
Yeah, I did see one of them kind of
Yeah.
like locked up there.
Yep. So I just gotta reinitialize. I think. I'm
Yeah.
not sure why it's doing
The
that.
new Spider-Man game. That's true. The new Spider-Man game is awesome. I need to buy it. I beat the whole story, but I want to play all the DLC, and I wanna platinum it. It looks platinumable. I haven't really given a shit really about trophies or achievements lately. Once I get to 100,000 gamer score, I'm gonna stop giving a shit about trophies. I used to be obsessed with achievements, and now I don't anymore. I'm not anymore. Are you obsessed with trophies? Like, do you go for trophies? No. Like, I was gonna go for some at on Rocket League.
God.
Like, just kind of like, okay, what can I obtain in this match? But then after a while, I'm like, fuck this. And then you earn them every now and then anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Like that first game I played, I got like 6 of them.
Oh, yeah.
But like that's just for unlocking anyway.
I'm still
Oh,
every
Danielle
now-
is in the room. The celebrity herself.
Every now and then, I just get, when I'm randomly playing Rocket League, I'll just get a trophy that I'm not even aiming to get.
Yeah, like there's one for like riding the wall for like 5 minutes or something. I'm gonna try to platinum. Sorry. Yeah, it looks platinumable. Like a lot of it's collecting, and I guess
yeah.
the hardest difficulty is like everything takes the same amount of hits, but you just take less. So it's like if you can avoid getting hit, which there's dodge mechanics in it and
yeah.
everything too. That's what makes it fun. It's like those Arkham Spider-Man games. Those are you can play the whole game without getting hit if you're really careful. But yeah, I met you at RB Royal. It's almost 3 years ago. It'll
Yeah.
be
This August.
August. Yeah, when I came back. August of 3 years ago that I met you. Met you at RB Royal. Dude, I still have dreams about going back there. Like, that was probably, for my money, the best job I ever had. Like, money-wise, but for the work.
Oh, yeah.
But also, like, the frustration of, like, some of that shit never working. Some of the shit was from the 60s.
I think some of them were in the 50s.
Everything okay?
Go ahead, just keep going, man.
Okay, just keep going. Okay. But like some of that shit was from like the 60s when it
yeah.
first opened. Or well, it opened 70 years ago.
75.
Oh my god. Like some of that shit is so old and they refuse to fix it and they turn a blind eye so much. Cuz that was back in the day when like you could limp through stuff and get away with that, but like so much like so many safety violations. Like they're like, "Oh, we're all about safety." But they used to put like pallets with jagged nails along the place where you had to measure the really long hose. Like god damn.
And then some of the pallets themselves were molded, or they were in the process of molding.
I'm very happy with my new job at Whataburger. That's good. Whataburger. I had to look that up. Like what was the nearest one?
Didn't you say it was North or South Carolina? Something like that.
Well, thanks Danielle. She's binge watching Netflix right now. I'll catch up later. No, you won't. I know you won't. So she's having fun with all the money she made off my video. Guess how much she made?
How much?
0. Yeah, but man, for as far as like, damn, dude.
Oh my god.
This is this is a debacle. Dude, I think I almost said the person whose tits those belong to. Her tits are cursed.
Sketch, bro.
Please notice the new titties, please, everybody. But yeah, I just thought it was like there's so many like safety violations there, and it just pissed me off a lot.
Yeah.
But honestly, one of my favorite things to do there was like every 20 minutes, go. Who's that? Tony Hendricks? I don't know who that is. I might. Was to go in the back and just like lean my head out that door and just kind of chill and like. If it was like summertime, it was nice just to take in some fresh air. But then, like in the winter, there's like that shipping light where you could see it snowing. It was really cool. Also, I remember like falling asleep in the bathroom a few times, like only for like 20 minutes. I remember my last day I played Pokemon in there for like 45 minutes straight.
Trying to catch a Tauros.
Yeah. I would just plop up against the chair and just sit there. And the women's bathroom would have the best cell phone signal, so I'd always go in there. I won't say her name, but that one girl that we worked with always was like, "Why the fuck are you in the girls' bathroom?" And I'm like, "It's the same exact bathroom."
I mean, it pretty much is.
It is the bathroom. It just has no urinal. Like, give me a fucking break. But like, honestly, like the staking there was so easy. But like, where I work now, it's so much safer and like stuff gets fixed instantly.
Oh yeah, which is good.
Yeah, they have it's like almost triple the size of RB Royal, but it's also they have 2 maintenance guys working minimum on our shift. They have 3 on second shift. I think they have 5 on first. Like they do
good,
preventative maintenance and they do. Rest in peace, James Sullivan subscribed to me. Thank you, whoever that is, if they're on here. Kimmy's in. Hey, Kimmy. She is a very, very loyal fan. I don't know of like everything I've done. She's married to my buddy Joey, who's been on here. Kimmy, if you're still listening, I like maybe that someday to have you guys on as a couple. I've done one couples podcast. It went pretty well, I think. But like sometimes when you come in at RB Royal and you just know you'd be staking all night.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, that was fun. That's pretty fun. Like Mid States is pretty regulated though. Like I can't get away with much there. I just said where I worked. Whoops. But like you go in and like you're assigned to something, and then if you're not in a job and like you have to like immediately go find your supervisor and be like, I need a new job, and then I'll get you into something. I've almost gotten to the point now where like I can go find my own. Like if I finish something, I'll go look for something, and if my boss is like finds me later and he says like, dude, I need you on like something else. This is hot over here. Seth is in. He worked with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's still there. Seth, if you're at RB Royal, still let us know. Or if you don't want to, it's okay. So what are you doing for work now?
AS&T.
What's that?
Saw blades.
You want to like Kind of explain a little more about that.
What we do or what they do,
Yeah. If you
CNC.
want, like
it's basically just
Wanna
CNC
go.
machinery.
well, what does saw blades and CNC have to do with each other?
Put the saw blade in, press the go button, it goes.
Okay,
Sharpens the blade.
okay.
So you take like steel and
Yeah.
then put the two teeth on it, basically. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Oh, so you make saw blades.
Make and sharpen.
Okay, so like you work on CNCs that make the saw blades. Okay, I thought you meant like I run CNCs with the saw blades. Like I install the saw blades in the CNC.
Oh God.
Well, they just installed a new line at where I work, and we broke a saw the other day in one, and it was so deep under so much machinery. It was like a minimum 3-hour fix.
Ooh.
So I had to go somewhere else while they did it, and I never went back. Well, it was just too long of a fix. They broke 2 CNC tools on top of it too.
Wow.
So to take those out, they had to take out some more stuff, and then they had to take out the saw blade. That was then they had to replace that, and then they put everything back on top of it.
Oh yeah.
And like working constantly at a good pace. It's a minimum 3 hours. Damien used to work there too.
Oh yeah.
Carol. I work with Carol. So I'll also everybody again take notice of the cleavage wall behind me and the lovely pictures that adorn them.
It's the Tasteful Tatas Tasteful Cleavage Wall.
Tasteful Tata, tasteful cleavage wall. That's a mouthful. That's a
Boom.
mouthful
It
of tits.
is.
That's a mouthful of tits. Nice wall. I'm gonna give that a love. Thank you, Carol. Also, if anybody would like to submit more breasts to my wall, please feel free. As you can see, there are 3 pairs on there now. 2 belong to the same person, but as you can see, they're completely cut off at the face. You won't be able to see your face. It'll remain completely anonymous. So why is there titties on your wall? Because I love titties. Like, why not? Sorry, I gotta try to get more viewers. Yeah, so like you're making decent money then. You have to tell us what you're making, but yeah, you're making decent money, more than RB.
Yeah.
God, if they paid more, I'd go right back. Like, it was just so easy, and like nothing was ever fucking like the supervision was so lax there. Needs some action in his life. Hey, I'm fine. I got some last night. And the weekend.
Boom.
That's like I used to like. Look how weird that looks. Did you see that?
Yeah.
I used to average out like every other week, where I would manage something, but now it's like every week. Sparkles, yeah, careful. Oh, anyways, you can talk about Pokemon,
Oh, yeah,
Sword and Shield.
Oh God.
Yeah. Did you watch the direct or whatever?
I didn't watch the direct.
No.
That was at 6 a.m. here.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah, it
Oh,
was
they
really
probably
early
aired it at
morning.
like 8 p.m. there or something.
Yeah, probably.
Becky Jean. Oh, I've known her for years. Yeah, so like, did you watch the trailer for the new Pokemon?
Oh yeah, I did. The new region, like the graphics look beautiful on it.
Yeah, well, I haven't played any of the new ones. Like, the most recent one I've played is in terms of release date, where Pokemon Gold and Silver, like the
remake. Of
well,
it?
I have Soul Silver,
yeah.
but like they re-released them on the digital consoles.
yeah.
And if they do Ruby and Sapphire, I'll be super happy, because like I kind of half-assed Ruby. Like I defeated the Elite Four, but like I didn't put the time in, because I came from the era of cheat codes and Game Sharks.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had to like really sink time into this. I'm like, you fucking kidding? But I would sink time into Ruby and Sapphire.
Yeah.
I own Red, Blue, Yellow, Gold, and Silver all on the
Virtual console.
yes, I bought all of them. I'm like, I got to have all of them, just because in case I feel like playing one or the
yeah.
other. Like, I was thinking of completing as much as I could in one of the game or in all the games,
Yeah.
and then my buddy Shane, who's like, "Yeah, we got to play again sometime," and then he never does. You cannot imagine my frustration. Like, you ever try to plan something with that guy, and he's like, "Yeah, let's do it." Oh wait, yes you do.
I sure do.
Yeah, it's a dream crusher.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
so
those are the
those are the
starters.
3 new starters. Agreed. I'd go back, but cash. Oh yeah, dude, he's a truck driver now. He probably makes fucking
Yeah.
bank.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, he's. Angie. Oh, dude, she talks so much shit at work. She's hilarious though. But yeah, Damien, he became a truck driver and he's
Yeah.
seen the world. So congratulations for him.
But it's called the
definitely-
Galar region, I think.
Giala region.
Galar,
Yeah.
whatever. I don't know.
The Pokemon don't actually look stupid. Like, I'm shocked that they're not running out of. Wish I could stay watching, but I gotta drive. Well, thanks for tuning in, man. I appreciate it. Anthony says bye too. What'd you say?
I said nothing.
Oh, somebody say something? Somebody said something. I heard a noise.
Spooky.
No. I said watch the racism.
What the fuck? Oh man.
It's gonna be on the Switch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's gonna be like a Switch exclusive. Like, it's not going to handhelds.
No, they're done with the 2DS and all the 3DS.
You know, to be honest, I'm looking for an excuse to get a Switch. I don't want to pay $300 for it.
Oh god, no.
I want to get the Switch with Breath of the Wild and under 300.
Ooh,
I
that's
know.
gonna be difficult.
I know. That will be very difficult. That's why
Probably have to go use it on that.
that's my rule. Is like,
Oh, yeah.
I want it to be under 300. Don't look at that. Sorry, my phone's going off here. I do not. Yeah, I don't want to pay more than 300 for. Yeah, Zelda. Yeah, I want Zelda. Ew, gross. Sorry.
Just got a dick pic, didn't you?
I got a dick from a chick.
That's sketchy.
Yeah.
Look at this thing I just had.
No, it was hers. Like, attached to her.
Oh no.
Yeah, feel bad.
No.
Yeah, feel bad.
Her then, was
It's
it?
amazing. God damn it, I want to play it so bad. Breath of the Wild. That came out the same year as it came out either the year after, or the same year as The Witcher 3. They're saying it's better than The Witcher 3, and they're saying like The Witcher 3 is the best open world game that ever existed. The Zelda game, Ocarina of Time, is considered the best game ever
of all.
made.
Yeah.
But then the Breath of the Wild beat it in the first day it was out. It's like, fuck, man. Like, I want to play it so bad, but I'm not paying $300 for it.
Oh yeah. I don't
No,
blame you on
no
that.
paying out the ass for you.
No, well, I can't justify a third console. Well, I mean, I have 4. If you count handhelds, I have 360, PS3, Xbox One, PS4, 3DS. It's 5. 4 excluding handheld. So yeah, I don't want a 5th, 6th console. I don't even play my 3DS. Just spend the money. There is a few switches on Facebook, and just buy the game then. No, I'm not buying anything used anymore. Like, I bought a used 360 and I had a lot of problems with it. And like, for some reason I remember going back to GameStop and the warranty was like all like, oh well, it says here that like we can try to fix it, but god damn it, I just have to get a Switch now for Pokemon. Yeah, if I'd get one for Pokemon and then the new one. Like, it looks. I haven't watched anything on it, but I saw like a screenshot of the new region. If I wasn't sure we get kicked off, I could probably I want to watch it. But like
we won't be able to hear anything, unfortunately. There's probably no point.
yeah, Andy Markworth joined. Hey, I've known that guy for 25 years. Coming up on 25 years.
Boom.
But now, but
All 3 cameras are back. Boom.
All 3.
Yep, I got it working again.
Nice.
Super.
I got another picture.
Oh boy.
Nintendo Switch, $270. Yeah, like the stuff from like Fondy Buy and Sell. Unfortunately, I don't trust any of the white trash that's on there. So, well, no, I'm not gonna. I used to do Craigslist all the time when I was a kid. Like when I was like 20, I did Craigslist for like 9, 10 different things. I sold and bought. There's one time this girl was like, "I want to buy your iPod." We met up, dude. Flat out, the most gorgeous blonde I've ever met. And she picked me up in her Escalade. I'm like, oh, there's no way she can afford this by herself. And like, flat out, like one of the most gorgeous, like straight up Swedish looking blonde chicks. And
Yeah.
like, I had her on Facebook for the longest time. And then when I was single one time, I tried to message her and she never replied. Like, damn it. But yeah, she, like, you can run into stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Or when I bought a 360 once, I had a guy, we met up with a guy and he had 3 other guys with him. And I'm like, I had one guy come with me. Like, just,
Are you about to beat me up right now?
I thought he was. I'm like, they could have too. I was like, fuck, man. But
Taking the money and then take the console back.
now we have the money and the drugs. Yeah, I was like, dude, we can't fucking. I was like, I can't do this shit anymore. So I don't do like meetups and stuff. On Black Friday, my local Walmart was selling Nintendo Switch with Mario Kart. I think it was going for $450. That's all. What? $450?
Oh,
Isn't
God.
it $300 by itself?
Yeah.
What the fuck? That's Black Friday.
That might have been a
typo.
yeah. That might be like 250.
Back
like
real quick
$249.
question: do you put your podcast on Spotify? No, but
Not-
it is
not
on.
yet.
It is on YouTube. Not yet.
Yeah, not yet. We already talked about doing that. Remember?
I want to do iTunes, but if we
Yeah.
can do Spotify, I'll go on any platform.
We can go iTunes and Spotify and all that stuff.
I'll do any platform,
Yeah. That's
like
just
to get it out there.
That'll happen in time.
Yeah. Should we talk about the studio really quick?
No. We can.
Why am I asking permission?
Yeah, you can talk about whatever you want.
This is my world. See?
Boom.
Anyways, sadly, we will not be getting the studio for a little bit.
Yeah. It's just gonna get pushed back a little.
We had our eye on a space on Scott Street by Subway, and we will not. Do we like listening podcasts on Spot? We were on SoundCloud for a while. I was technically a SoundCloud rapper. But sadly, that did not go through. We will be trying to get a new space as soon as possible, and we'll have a more professional setup.
The emails went out today, so it's not like it's.
It's not dead,
Yeah,
no.
definitely.
It's not like I'm canceling it. I was just super excited for it, and like, not to get everybody out of here, but like, I it'd be just cool to like have a reason to go to Fondy and like have a business related reason and like make money and shit while we were there. Oh, my cousin's in.
Boom. Hi, cousin.
Where's your 30,000 and these no lives? I didn't say you were white trash on Fondy Buy and Sell. I was just talking about the other riffraff. Carol, you're all right. Yeah. But yeah, the studio will happen. We're just kind of taking our time with it. I want to put something behind you, your wall. I was gonna put that up there. That the camera used to be facing that way, and I've always talked about that for like the last 7 weeks, but I've never.
So just come in here one day and actually do it.
I don't come into this room unless you're here. Like
Well, that's
I
what I'm saying.
don't
Just-
come in
just
here.
Start coming in here.
It's so weird. I have a tiny little apartment, but I don't go in half the rooms. I don't go into that bathroom, and I don't go into this room. But yeah, the Pokemon does look really cool though. Like
Yeah.
I did not want to play the previous 10 years of it, but I'm excited for the new one. Actually, there's no release date though.
Not yet.
Hmm.
I'm gonna guess it's gonna be in November.
Yeah, it'll probably be later in the year.
You know how we go down the list of movies,
Yeah.
and we just were like, oh, that looks exciting. We should do the video games.
Do you have the list already?
I do. I have a Wikipedia list of upcoming good video games in 2019, starting with March 1st, which is tomorrow. It's awesome. I'm sick of this winter. I love winter. I'm sick of it. Alien League. Not really sure what that is. Dead or Alive 6.
Never played
Okay.
one. Never played one. You know what that is?
What? Dead or Alive?
Isn't that like beach volleyball?
One of the games had beach volleyball on it. Why
Oh,
not
okay,
put the
okay.
game, put like game mementos? That's all in the other room, but I mean, there's video game posters everywhere in this room. You just can't see them. Toe Jam and Earl back in the groove.
Oh,
Okay.
good God.
Pretty sure. Not really sure what that's all about. Left Alive.
Man, these games all sound lame.
No, dude, Left Alive looks awesome. Look at that art. That is Metal Gear Solid art, I'm pretty sure.
That's pretty cool.
Actually,
could be.
I'm going to look up if the artist Yoji Shinkawa. Yep, that's the guy who did all the work for Metal Gear. That looks really good. I bet you that gets a lot of good. What is it? It was announced as a press conference set in the Front Mission universe. Okay, there's literally no information about it.
I'm looking at stuff. I see mechs. I see people in army uniforms.
A game I'm hyped for, Devil May Cry, comes out next week. I just finished the first Devil May Cry not too long ago, like the very first one. Playing a PS2 title was really tough, but I got through it, and yeah, I have all the rest of them. I just want to play them before I get the new one. I'm playing Metro Last Light right now, and it's really big. It's really open world, and it's taken me a while, but I'm crawling through it. Yeah, Devil May Cry 5. This is the 8th. Kirby's Epic extra epic yarn.
What is it with Nintendo and Yarn?
I don't fucking know. One Piece World Seeker. Yeah. Hearing a lot about One Piece lately. I don't even know what that's about. It looks like he's made of rubber.
I mean,
What's it called? One Piece?
yeah,
One Piece World Seeker. It's an anime that's been
yeah.
going for a long fucking time. Tom Clancy's The Division 2.
Boom.
Never
That's
played the
gonna
first one.
flop.
That's
I
pretty-
just got a feeling that's gonna flop.
I got that pre-ordered and preloaded.
Division 2?
Yeah, dude.
Did you like Division 1?
Yeah, it's real good.
My buddy Dave played the Division 1 a lot. I did not like it.
It's pretty fun. Like, it's very tactical.
Okay, well, Beth, if you're still listening, I'm gonna pass that around. I hope you don't mind that I'm sharing this. Yeah, so, Beth, if you know what I'm talking about, why don't you totally give me permission to... You know, what's kind of fucked up is that I'm mentioning her name right on the podcast. But, totally, like, let me use that picture. Anyways, we'll gloss over it. We'll just... I've been hearing bad things from people that played the betas for Division 2. Loved the first one. You thought One Piece was Pokemon that one day. Yeah, I did. The similar art styles let me be.
I never could really get into One Piece.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
It's basically an anime about pirates. Like this one pirate died to leave a treasure hunt for the rest of them. And the main
What?
guy that you saw on there was pretty much... Yeah, he's pretty much made of rubber.
So are you the Goonies?
I mean, pretty much. They were the Goonies before the Goonies.
Were they really? The Goonies are from like the 80s.
Okay, I don't know when One Piece actually started.
Well, One Piece, yeah, figure out when One Piece started. So the Division 2, yeah, my buddy Dave was super obsessed with it, and
To
was it
1999.
Oh, 99?
99? Dude, Berserk, the concept of Berserk has been around for over 1,000 years.
Of what?
Oh, God.
The Berserk, like the anime Berserk,
So
but
that-
like
what's that mean? It just was based off of
it's based off of like
tropes and
it takes-
storytelling.
well, like yeah, but it takes place in like the Middle Ages.
Oh,
but,
okay.
But in Japan.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a fake Japan. Japan is fake.
Feudal Japan.
Okay, bitches, you don't know about video games because I know about video games. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Okay, I got 2 posters just in case. Okay, this is Dark Souls, but grappling hook.
Oh, God.
Okay, so you know Dark Souls
Oh,
is done.
yeah,
It's done,
yeah.
right? Like, I know the camera can't see it, but I'm just showing Tony.
I like how.
Oh, man. That looks awesome.
And you're complaining about not having story-based games?
This is the only one that this is the only story-based game this year.
Okay.
So yeah, like this game comes
Just
out
got
in
Metro.
This game comes out in March.
Yeah.
I'm not getting anything after it this year.
Just had Metro.
Yeah, I know. That's 2. So what?
know,
Division's not story.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, you're charging the steps of the White House? I've done that in real life. Or not the White House, the Capitol building. I've been in the Capitol building.
I'm not
I've
saying
been
there's
there.
a lot of story.
Made it farther than a lot of other people.
That's. You kind of look like a terrorist, to be honest. You look very Middle Eastern.
Oh no.
Not saying all Middle Easterns are terrorists, but
You might get randomly checked in an airport.
yeah. You thought okay, so like 900 plus chapters, bored 290 chapters in. Carol, the fact that you made it 290 chapters into a manga that you didn't even want to know about is pretty goddamn impressive. But yeah, I'm gonna let me see if I can turn this off. I love feudal Japan stories. Well, if you like feudal Japan, that's what Sekiro's gonna be about. It's like obviously it's a fantasy world,
Oh, yeah.
but it's because it's got a ton of monsters in it. But it's made by the same guys who made Dark Souls and Bloodborne, and this is gonna be like the perfect marriage of it. And it's gonna have like Bloodborne, you didn't get a shield, but you could dodge really well, and you don't get a shield in this one, but you can block. So I guess it's kind of you do get a shield, but it's gonna be your own sword, and then you're gonna have different attachments. So instead of a grappling hook, sometimes you'll have an axe
Ooh.
on your arm because you have a fake arm.
Yeah.
It gets severed off in one of the cutscenes. And there's like the only trailer out for it is this training montage of him like doing all these awesome different moves, like grappling with the grappling hook, stabbing people with an axe, or grappling with the axe, or grappling people with the grappling hook. But yeah, that's coming out March 22nd, and I have no. Oh yeah, we can go down the list, but I don't have any desire to play anything else after this.
The Final Fantasy VII I'm actually looking at. Like I've got
That's
the
gonna
original.
be okay. That's not the restored one.
It's not the
No.
it's not gonna be the restored.
This is the 1997 version, but it's coming to the Nintendo Switch and
Oh,
Xbox
is
One.
it?
Like you'll be able to just buy it for like $5-10.
I've already got it on the PlayStation. I think I only paid like $3.
The original
for
one?
it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's on multiple platforms. You can buy it on PS4 right now for like $6.
I got it on sale for like $3.
Yeah, it's on sales and stuff, but like I've never played it, and like I know it's like one of those landmark games
Yeah.
that you just have to play even if you're not a fan of it. So
MLB The Show I'm not really that interested in.
oh, son of a bitch. So what you're saying, it's more than likely going to be a pain in the ass. Well, Dark Souls are the hardest games I've ever played. So yeah, it's going to be, there's a lot of people who have played, there's a lot of people who have played, Sekiro already, and they're saying it's one of the hardest games I've ever played, and it's harder than Dark Souls and Bloodborne.
Good.
Yeah, no shit.
You're gonna
good.
see a lot of people rage at that then.
Good. There's also awesome rage quit videos. But Dark Souls is more like you don't get mad, you get like really sad with yourself because it's more fair than it's so fair. That's what it is. It's not a bullshit like where it's just impossible and you
Yeah.
get mad at it. You get upset with yourself
Because you fucked up the input or
it's
whatever.
Yeah, it's more like you zigged when you should have zagged kind of thing. And it's like you'll be playing and all of a sudden you'll die and you'll just instead of throwing it, you just go.
I just wasted
That
an hour of
happened?
my life. Like,
Oh, one of my worst streams ever was I played for 4 hours and I got nowhere. And thank God no one was watching at the time because I swore so much and I fucking threw shit. And I like trashed. Good thing the camera wasn't on. I just had the mic on. I just shut everything off. I didn't even like sign out or anything. I just fucking quit.
done. It's over.
I used to Twitch a lot.
Delete
Do
my
you still
console.
Twitch?
Yeah, I do both.
Yeah. So you do like Twitch and YouTube or
What do you
whatever?
Yeah.
What do you usually do? What games?
Literally anything.
Oh, right on. Just whatever you're playing that day.
Yeah.
I remember I could never get behind Final Fantasy games. Not a lot of turn-based. Not a fan of turn-based combat. Did you ever play that turn-based Lord of the Rings game?
No.
The Third Age? No. Oh, that was really.
That
fun.
sounds sweet though.
You know, he's not a fan of turn-based games, but he's gonna buy Pokemon anyways.
Nice. You know, I think they all. Well, Final Fantasy X-2 was speed turn based. So like, if you couldn't idle it. So if like you just set the
Yeah.
controller down and it wouldn't hover at your turn, it would like the enemy could keep attacking you, and you had a time bar, like a cooldown bar or whatever.
Yeah.
But that's how I think they should have started doing Pokemon. Is with like every couple of like if you didn't attack fast enough, your opponent could just keep hammering at you.
I mean, that's how they do it in the anime. When I do it,
yeah,
in the games.
yeah. Or if like say a Pokemon did like a move that required like it to stand still for a second.
Yeah.
Or like pounce or whatever. Like if you could somehow counter that with like if you were quick enough. So it would be okay. Pokemon is an exception. I grew up with Pokemon. How old is he?
I don't even consider Pokemon.
He is like
it's just
3 years
Pokemon.
older than I am.
Than you?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's probably 3 years younger than I am.
Oh yeah,
Because
more like-
you're about 8 years younger than I am.
yeah.
So like roughly, he grew up with Pokemon.
I mean, didn't everyone in their like
so did
20s
I,
right
like,
now
yeah.
grow up with Pokemon?
Do not cite the deep. What is that fucking meme? That Aslan meme that I'm obsessed with.
Do not recite the deep magic to me. I
For
was
I-
there when it was created.
For I was there when it was written.
Yeah, when I was yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of like I was there when Pokemon came out,
played
like in
Pokemon
'95
on
dude.
my Game Boy. Like,
Yeah, I had a gray brick. And then
my
if you
GBC.
if you touched it, like at the back, it would freeze up,
Yep.
and then all of a sudden it would erase your file.
Yep.
And it just said new game.
It's like fuck.
I'm like, no! I'm 24. Shit. Like, I remember when red version cost like $50. And,
Well, it still does. If you
well,
get the
now,
cartridge.
yeah, but like I'm talking about when it first came out,
yeah.
when yellow was only a rumor. When Pikachu Special Edition wasn't even real. And all my neighbors were like, that's bullshit. I'm like, no, it's in this magazine. Magazine? Dude, that's Latin for
It is.
ancient scripture stapled together. It's not even...
I wish that was so. I wish
It's just
that
like
was true.
America will never see Pokemon Green.
Oh,
I played a little of
I
really?
Pokemon Green. It's really, the translation is so shitty. It's like if Professor Oak would be like, it'd be like, your Pokemon venture is begin. please ready thyself.
Holy
And it
shit.
was really bad.
Well, that's because, back in that day where they were just releasing Green, they probably didn't have the best translation for it.
Well, I mean, that was like 94, 93,
93.
93, 94. Like, it was on its way over. Did you know Digimon was out before Pokemon? Did you know
Yep.
that? And everyone was like, oh, Digimon copied them. Nope, bitch. Digimon has its own qualities.
Oh, yeah. It's just like the show Pokemon was only supposed to go with one season.
Yep. I thought that was awesome when they made him lose at the Elite Four.
It was,
they would
originally supposed to be he was going to win the Elite Four, then it was going to cut to him and Misty together.
Ugh. I guess in the new one where it's not Ash, it's Red, Pokemon Origins or whatever
Oh,
it's called.
yeah.
I guess the plan to end it, or it's already ended. I don't know.
Yeah,
but-
they already ended it. I
Oh,
think.
is it true that the final battle is him fighting Mewtwo?
Yes.
Is it really?
Yes.
And he wins, doesn't he?
Well, he catches Mewtwo with an Ultra Ball.
An Ultra Ball? That'd be awesome if it
Ultra
was like a total letdown. And it. You want to do a live Snapchat? I'm not really sure what's going on there. That's only going to one person. That's to my mom, so classy with the middle fingers there.
That was
Just kidding. Why is Alex? You should be working right now, unless you're working and watching. He must be an Anno today. You can get away with a lot there. Yeah, I always wanted I guess Pokemon Mewtwo might be the next movie. Is that what they've confirmed?
It's Mewtwo Strikes Back revamped or whatever.
Revenge.
Yeah, I don't really know. I haven't paid much attention to
Well,
it.
they made a second one called like Mewtwo Strikes Back, like The Return or something. And it's
Yeah.
like, I don't know the plot, but he comes back.
Yeah.
I don't know what he does though. And in the second one, he's like like there's a shot of him, Mewtwo, like, or Ash is carrying Mewtwo on his shoulders.
Oh yeah.
Like, I thought that was pretty cool, but I never saw it. I remember the last day I was at RB Royal, you loaned me the trilogy.
Oh yeah.
The original trilogy.
Yep.
And I watched all 3 of them in 3 days. I was pretty proud of myself.
But no, actually, there's a plot line in the Let's Go's
Oh god.
with there's a female trainer called Green that is speculated to be one of the people who worked on Mewtwo's daughter. That was
Oh, man.
cloned in the same way Mewtwo was, because the original one died.
Well, yeah. I mean, Mewtwo killed a bunch of people in the beginning of the movie.
No, it was before Mewtwo killed people.
Oh. Brody said he missed the Pokemon conversation because I was talking to my mom about a friend's baby shower. Well, pay attention.
Sucks to suck.
Yeah.
Get good.
Yeah,
No,
get good, scrub.
In the first cutscene, you actually see this green character. She throws like 20 Pokeballs at you.
Holy shit.
To try to catch you
Yeah,
as a person?
yeah. She
What?
tries to catch you.
Why?
I don't know.
Is she in love with me?
No. I think she thinks she's a Pokemon, possibly.
She is a Pokemon.
Or, because apparently she can connect with Mewtwo telepathically or whatever. Some of that bullshit.
That's weird.
Yeah, I think they're reaching on that one.
I've never seen any of the Pokemon movies.
The first 2 are really good. The one with Entei's okay. After that, I remember Pokemon Forever with Celebi. That was dumb.
Mm-hmm.
That was really dumb because Celebi is supposed to be like a god.
Right.
And
Well,
like
he's
Mewtwo
a-
was created in a lab off of the DNA of Mew, and then in 2 was about the birds, which is my
Yep.
favorite, and then that was my favorite because they didn't go completely. It wasn't gonna go completely nuts, like they didn't include a ton of different Pokemon. They included Slowking.
Right.
A couple of new ones. I think it was right before they launched Gen 2.
So they were starting to pepper
No,
them
I
in.
think...
Yes.
No, it was actually during Gen 2, I believe.
Oh, I think you might be right, yeah.
It was either during or a little after Generation 2 was released
Okay.
that actually came out.
So then there was the bird one was my favorite because it had the 3 birds
Pokemon-
fighting each other.
Yeah,
That's
Pokemon 2000.
Yeah, and then Lugia fought the 3 birds.
And all because
Nice.
Team Rocket decided to mess up the order. Or no, it was a Team Rocket.
It wasn't. It was
it
the
was
girl or whatever.
No, it was the Pokemon collector.
Oh yeah. There's just a guy that wanted to collect the birds. In
No,
this
no, he
giant
didn't want to
flying
collect
fortress.
the birds.
He
didn't
wanted Lugia.
Yeah, he wanted Lugia.
Yeah, that's true. Dude, the second one's awesome.
Nice.
The first one's about how fighting never solves anything, and it is kind of sad because Ash does die.
Right.
It is really
'Cause
sad.
doesn't he get revived or something?
By some miracle of the Pokemon universe, he
The
got
tear,
revived.
Pokemon cry for him, and their
Oh.
tears restore him.
So they're like, okay.
It is really sad though because they have evil clones of Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like Mewtwo makes clones of Pokemon to beat each other up.
Okay.
And he goes like, the genetic superiority will triumph, and all these Pokemon are like beating each other almost to death.
Right.
And Pikachu turns around, and Pikachu's clone is like putting up his fist, and Pikachu doesn't hit back because Ash has told him like 100 times never to hit somebody out of anger.
Right.
Only fight because of competitiveness.
Right. Right.
So he's sitting there, and Pikachu never raises a hand, and like the other one's beating the shit out of him to blood.
Yeah.
And it's just like getting hit over and over. And Pikachu keeps saying, no, I'm not going to. And the other one's like out of breath, beating the shit out of him. So finally, Mewtwo and Mew are fighting each other. And they charge up their most powerful attacks, and Ash runs between them to yell,
Oh yeah,
stop.
I've seen that scene.
Yeah, you've seen that, and he dies.
Yeah. Okay.
But their version of showing him die, he didn't
like-
like explode.
it looks like he gets petrified.
He gets turned to stone, yeah. And then and then all the Pokemon's tears revive him. And it's not that, like, as a kid, I didn't really understand it.
Yeah.
My aunt was crying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like, but my aunt was like 40 at the time.
I mean,
So I'm like, you're
it's a
embarrassing.
kid getting killed. Like that kind of.
So-
I'm sure that can hit someone.
Sure. So, like, the second one, though, is, is actually really cool. It's like an ancient prophecy where the birds like come out of their islands and they fight each other, but then that summons Lugia to calm everything down, and then this collector captures Lugia.
Oh shit!
And it's pretty awesome.
Well, he doesn't actually successfully capture.
Well,
Lugia,
but the prophecy is something, 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 and then the world shall turn to ash.
Oh no!
And the whole time they're like, oh my god, they're gonna destroy the world. But then they realize, oh, the world will turn to ash.
Oh
Yeah,
that's
it's so
dumb.
fucking cheesy.
That's
like,
dumb, but
and
funny.
there's a point where they're reading and they all just stand up and look at Ash, and he's like, huh?
What a dad joke!
It's like
Yeah.
I think the prophecy is the three birds will like start a squire or whatever fighting, and Lugia so alone will fail, and thus the world will turn to ash.
Oh, there is a part though where Ash, like, it's really realistic to where he, okay, there is a part where Ash like breaks down and cries because he doesn't think he can do it, and it is a point it's like, what if I screw up? What if I fuck this up?
Well,
It's
the
true.
world's
Well,
fucked.
but all his friends like pull him up, and I think it is like the first time where Misty admits that she does love Ash, like
Huh.
on camera.
damn, how old are they? Jesus!
Like 10.
Stop it, Misty.
Well, Ash is still 10.
She,
Yeah, I know. I know.
She loves him as much as how many times Ash's mom will drive him to the movies.
Right, bruh.
I just thought of that
My,
sitting right
my
here.
theory is just like, well, they don't age because like every episode of the show is just like a day.
It's yeah.
So it's like a couple months.
I still remember like getting a little off topic, but I remember when they came back to the Viridian City gym and they see Mewtwo escape the gym in that episode, and they're like, I can't believe it's been a whole year, and it was like
Oh,
a
yeah.
year between the airing of like the third episode when they make it to
Yeah.
Viridian, and then there and then they make it back to Viridian City to go to the final gym, but then Giovanni's not there. I actually don't remember how he gets the final badge.
I don't remember either.
Yeah, to go to the Elite Four. But I remember watching the Elite Four. I remember I stopped watching, like, right as he got to the Johto region. A couple episodes in.
Yeah.
That's when I stopped watching.
The Johto or the series isn't that bad.
It's my favorite region of the games.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
there was, like, an ancient feeling to all these Pokemon. Like, they were around,
Oh yeah.
like, thousands of years old. And, like, the region was very old.
And the
Whereas,
fact
like,
that you can go
Kanto
back
was...
to Kanto.
Yeah, they hit a
during
second game within... It's like a game and a half.
Yeah.
Like, you could breeze through the region.
Oh, yeah.
They're Kanto.
because you're all leveled up.
Well, yeah. But, like, some of the trainers... When I replayed it, I was like, how is this so easy as a kid? Like, I was struggling.
and then you fight your character from the first game at the end of it. Like,
That's awesome. How Gary's the leader of Cinnabar.
yeah, dude.
And, like, he's not as cocky anymore. And he's like, I think I saw red on this mountain.
Yeah, it's just
But
like
he-
your character's just sitting there, just in the cold, like waiting.
Like, some people start podcasts to monetize, but Mitch Shear starts one to booby-tize. Yeah.
yeah, they do. Yeah, we do.
I mean, that's what I want. That's what I want to do.
Just wants the tits.
I mean, it's funny to me, so get off my back. I miss my beard. My job at Whataburger requires me requires me not to have a beard. Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. Yeah, I know. What's the movie where they introduce Lucario?
Oh, I actually don't remember the name of that. I saw it not too long ago though.
Hey, Carrie Fox. When I met Carrie Fox, I'm pretty sure I thought she was in porn. Because whose last name is Fox? Like, honestly, it is her real last name. And, she's a delightful, delightful woman. But, come on, that's kind of on the nose. She knows it.
Okay, come on.
You might as well change it to FAWX. Fox. I think that is a porn star's last name. Or FAUX.
I wouldn't doubt it.
FAUX. It's like fucks or something. But yeah, can't wait to hear the comment on that. I might have just lost. By the way, I might have just lost a potential guest because the girl that was supposed to come on next week just said stop on the cleavage wall post. I'm like, whoops. The third Pokemon movie though is like the dad becomes Entei, like the legendary dog.
Yeah.
And they don't have either of the other legendary dogs in it. It's just Entei. Although, how fucking cool is it when I think Pikachu is falling to his death and Ash jumps to save him, but knowing that he's going to die also. So they're heading toward this pit of spikes, and he's clutching Pikachu for one last time, and all of a sudden, like, at the very last second, you hear this whoosh, and Charizard saves him.
Nice.
Out of nowhere. Literally out of nowhere.
Charizard's always such an asshole too.
He's an asshole in the... Oh, even in the first movie, he throws Charizard to help him.
And he doesn't do
And
jack
he
shit.
doesn't. But then Charizard, like, takes a nap, but then he opens his eyes and he sees Mewtwo, like, off in the corner. He gets pissed off.
Yeah, he's like, oh shit, I
goes-
gotta
he
fight
goes
now.
back.
He goes, like,
Immediately.
he looks at him, like, with this cockeyed look, too. He's like, And then he attacks him. And then he puts Charizard down instantly. Then,
Well, the whole
is Charizard in, too?
What's so
In the
good?
second movie?
Yeah.
Yes.
What's so good about that
He
Charizard
helps
thing?
Ash get to the third island where Articuno is.
Okay.
What's so awesome about that Charizard thing? Like the fact that he just never listens to him. It's so like lines up with the game
Oh,
because
is
of
that
like because
true?
he's underleveled when he involves them, so he doesn't listen
like
to his commands.
He doesn't even listen to him after he has all the badges.
Well, still like
He's the reason Ash lost in the Elite Four.
oh no.
Well, no, they were in the tournament and then if you win the tournament, you win the right to go to the Indigo Plateau to face the Elite Four. They never actually show the Elite Four. They show the outlines of them in a silhouette, like looking down on the competition. And he loses to one of his best friends in the Elite Four. He throws out Charizard, and Charizard gets disqualified. And the whole crowd is stunned. Like, there's no one cheering. And Ash just sits down and starts crying because he's so frustrated.
Yeah.
right.
Looking back on it, I got through like half the show again up to that part, and I saw like how much of a lesson that show is in like no matter how much you screw up, you can keep going.
Oh, yeah.
And you just keep going and keep trying until you just drop over. And that's what Ash did no matter what. He never won a badge. They just like halfway through the fight, Team Rocket would attack and he'd save the people, and then
Like,
they just
"Oh,
give
here's
him
your
the badge for no reason. And they even say that in one of the episodes. They're like, you just got half your badge just because you are heroic. And he's like, oh. But then later on, he's like, it's because I am heroic.
Yeah, like I deserve these just in a different way.
To this day, Charizard is still an asshole. Well, he made him go live with a bunch of other Charizards. They found a valley filled with Charizard, and Ash made him go live with
the
them.
Charcific Valley.
Yeah, and Charizard was watching TV one day and saw that Ash was in trouble. So there's actually a YouTube clip you can just watch where Ash is falling to his death. And like the animation, even for like 2001 when that movie came out, the animation where he swoops in and gets him is really good. For an animated movie,
Nice.
like hand drawn, it's very good. Like they put a lot of money into just that shot.
That's awesome.
It's very
That's
good.
cool though that he just comes and saves his ass.
And he does like this tornado spin when he grabs him too. He has to fly, go underneath them, grab him, spin back around, and fly back up. And the animation of them doing that is superb for like that time.
That's awesome.
For at that time. And then Pokemon Forever, get it?
Huh.
Where they find Celebi, who's supposed to be a god, and she dies at the end.
Ew,
And
what the fuck?
Ash is trying to like put a berry in her mouth, but she's dead, so she can't chew it. And then all of a sudden, like 1,000 Celebi rain down from the sky, revive her, and take her up to heaven, and that's it. So like, yeah, there's just an army of gods in the sky, and there's no difference between any of them. They're all the same. Like that makes Celebi so not special.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
In the new game, though, or in the digital remakes of Gold and Silver, they actually do a mini quest where you can go catch her. Because that was rumored to be in the game 20 years ago, but now you can actually go do it. You had to use a Game Shark. I also remember when you had to send your game in the mail,
Yeah.
and they would put Celebi in your party
Oh, what the
through a
fuck?
computer system. Yeah,
That's cool.
We had to send it to Japan. It took like 9 weeks.
It's a little far.
Yeah, no shit. Don't forget about Suicune in that movie. Which one?
Oh,
Suicune's not in
Forever.
here. Is he really?
Yeah, Suicune's in there.
They never
only
had
for a glimpse.
they
I
never
think.
had Riku in any of them.
No.
He was my favorite, the electric one. I could never catch him
Yeah.
either. I mean, I don't think. Raikou was Raikou even in the show?
I think he might have been in the show.
I'm sure there's a website where you can. There's a Game of Thrones website where you can look up a character and it says book or show, and it will have one column for all his appearances in the book, and then for the show it'll be like, oh, he was only in season 1. Like, I just read about some guy named Sir Hugh of the Vale, and he was in like a half a second shot in the background, and then he dies. But I guess he's one of the more major characters in the book. I have Raikou on Pokemon Go. Well, that doesn't count, so.
I can say this: in the 5th generation of the TV show, Charizard is not an asshole.
He's still okay? Or he becomes okay?
Like the training in the Charcific Valley, it just showed Charizard if you're being a dick, you're gonna get your ass whooped.
That's good. At least he gets a little character development.
Though when he first comes out of the Pokeball, he does use flamethrower on Ash's face.
Well, when he yawns, he like blasts Ash with fire,
Yeah.
and he pretty much like the card. I have the Charizard card,
Yeah.
and it says hot enough. He has fire hot enough to melt boulders. So it's like
But Ash is not dead.
maybe it's like one of those things where he can control, like you know how like
What?
cats
Yeah.
will sometimes punch people. They'll like smack. Cats
Yeah.
will smack things with their hands, but they don't use the claws. Like they can retract. The claws don't come out. Charizard got his ass kicked by female Charizard. Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, there was a female Charizard that Ash's Charizard was trying to hook up with, and he got thrown out.
Jesus. Little adult here, huh?
Seems about right, Flo, for Charizard.
Unravel 2. We're back to. Oh, I remember when Unravel 1 got announced.
The game is sweet.
Didn't they like? It wasn't that one of those games where they're like, oh, and it's available now, and like all of a sudden you just download it, and like at that second,
Probably.
they did that one year, and then they did
Yeah.
it again next year, but with 3 more games. They're like, and this game will be available now, and like people checked the store and it was on there. I was like, Jesus Christ! Did you hear the news about It's a rumor, but like a possible leak shows that there might be another Fallout game on the way.
Oh, man.
Fallout 77.
That sounds fake.
No, I know it's not real, but I mean,
That'd be funny if it was, though. Holy shit.
Fallout 77, 1977. I mean, or 1770s. Oh no, nothing happened in 77. Yeah, nothing happened in 77. 1977. Dude, Fallout Miami looked really cool. I mean, it's a user mod, but I mean that would be cool. Fallout New York would be cool.
Ooh, New
Some-
York would be sweet.
I thought
Imagine exploring a like decrepit skyscraper.
Oh, that would be
scary.
awesome.
Yeah, very scary.
like one that's still standing.
yeah, and you got like one of the other quests. You have to get to the fucking top for something.
And
Well-
then all of a sudden at the end it starts crashing down on you. You gotta find
And
a
you have to
way get
escape.
out.
Well, there's
That'd be
a
fucking awesome.
quest in 4 where you have to rescue that guy at the top of the tower in Boston.
Right.
But it's filled with super mutants. And when you get to the top, you find out it's another super mutant, and you can use him as a companion. And he runs around with a sledge, a super sledge. But you can give him other shit. But yeah, and then you take an elevator down and you shoot like up as you're
Yeah.
falling, and then I think you find out the guy's a synth or something. Like it branches off really cool. Like now you have a new companion, and you found out like the plot goes deeper.
Yeah.
Like they've been hiding this guy for a reason. You just have to turn the radio on at a certain point. You can hear the distress frequency. I do love how overwhelming that quest system can be at times, because it's like
You have so much shit.
it's just like, oh my god, I got like 19 things I could do at any given time, and I can just free roam if I want. I can just turn it all off. I have this really weird fear. You have skyscrapers, how much scary that could be. I have this really scary fear, weird, irrational fear. For some reason, I don't know why, this is kind of weird to admit, I'm really scared of really large boats.
I mean, I
okay.
don't blame you for that.
Yeah.
But where does that come from?
I don't
and like in
know.
what fashion are you afraid of?
And I will tell you this, me and Shane were staying up really late one night. It's like 2 a.m, not even that late. This is back before we were all on third shift. And we were talking about like vanishings.
Yeah. Oh, I love stuff I love spooky stuff.
Yeah.
Let's talk spooky things.
And then, turn the light off. No, don't turn the light off.
No!
Please, I was going to say, please don't hug me. I'm scared. They had this article on Facebook about, like, 20 most shocking boat vanishings of all time. Mm-hmm. And I looked them up, and, like, 10 minutes later, I just got up and I said, dude, I have to go home. Like, I honestly, I scared the shit out of myself. I'm like, I can't be here right now.
I do
like,
that shit when I watch, like, Ancient Aliens.
Yeah. So, like, if you ever...
I'm like, I'm going to get abducted.
If you ever ask Shane, he'll be like, yeah, there's this one time where Mitch just left because he got scared of boats. But,
Just look what happened to the Titanic.
that was a natural disaster. Well, not natural, but, like, that was a...
Human error.
Yeah, that was a human error. I mean, it crashed, and then it sank. But as for, like, there's, like, so many different, like, especially military boats that went vanishing. Or, like, or especially, like, when something vanishes today of all the security equipment that we have, like the black box on an airplane.
Yep.
They will always find a wreck because the black box never breaks. It's designed not to break, even in a plane crash. And when something vanishes today, that scares the shit out of me because it's like...
There's ways to find that shit.
There's ways to find that shit. Where did it go?
But then you have to think the ocean is so large and the most unexplored piece of stuff that we know
we've
of
only seen
right now.
10% of it. That's the statistic.
Yeah, like at the most 10%. Like
Yeah. Well, anyways, for some reason, giant boats. I just think they're too big, especially when they're out of the water. It's like, it just give me the creeps. I don't know why.
So does the end of Deadpool scare you?
Planes. What's on Deadpool?
the end of Deadpool, does that scare you? Because they fight on a giant like
It's bothering me.
tanker.
It's bothering
It's
me
like
hearing
a
about it.
big cargo ship, and then they don't they turn that shit over like it falls over? Oh, he's got to look at it now.
No, you're
Oh
bothering.
no, sorry, it's not a ship. They're on a helicarrier.
Me and my friend Stan Lee has a phobia like that. Smaller holes. There was a guy that wrote a book in the late 1800s that basically predicted the whole Titanic incident.
What's his name? Nostradamus.
Fallout 76, I played that game, and none of my friends had problems with it, but I could barely play it. I uninstalled it the other day. Dude, I'm gonna get like
It's the same.
$6.
Why though? It's the same as like a regular Fallout game. You know what I mean?
But it kept crashing on me.
Oh,
I couldn't
that's
play
why.
it.
Gotcha.
I didn't. I'm not one of those fucking people who is like, oh, the game sucks, but I never played it. I've played it. I own it. It's sitting out there, and I
It just kept
couldn't
crashing.
play it.
That's weird.
It kept crashing. Like everybody who's like, oh, this game's a
fucked
piece
up.
of shit. It ended like that for me, and you went on to play it, and it's fine.
Well, yeah, like I've
Lucky
played it a little.
fuck.
I've played it. Yeah, it's like fine. Like, I don't know. Haven't had problems.
Well, that's good. I'm happy for you. They're talking about. Anyways, there is a tipped over ocean liner in Fallout 4 that you can go explore, and it's just sitting on a beach. And it took a lot of weird courage to go in that because you see it keel first.
Oh, you watch it tip over.
No, you don't watch it tip over. Yeah, I'm not talking about that quest. Remember that quest where you never played that one? You fix this boat, this giant pirate ship that's sitting on the top of a building.
Okay.
You never played this one?
Probably not.
On Fallout 4, there's a pirate ship that's sitting on top of a building in Boston, and it's run by a bunch of robots, but they're all pirate robots. They're all talking like "yar" and stuff like that. And you fix it, but then you get attacked, so you have to man these cannons and fight off mutineers and shit that are coming up the buildings surrounding the ship. And it's like, all right, get off the boat. We're gonna launch. And you watch it, and it makes it to the next building.
What?
Yeah, and it's like, all right, chumps, we've made it about 20 yards. Maybe in another 200 years, we'll make it 20 more. We'll get there eventually.
Holy shit.
Well, they're robots.
Yeah.
Do you remember the robot murder mystery? Did you ever do that quest? Where, there was a dead robot laying on its back, just tipped over. And everyone's like, oh, no, what happened? And there's, the rich woman... the wealthy couple. It's basically like Gilligan's Island, and
Right.
everyone's a suspect.
Oh.
And it turns out it's the butler the whole time, and it's just a goofy quest. It's one of those dumb humor quests.
Yeah.
But it takes for fuck ever.
That's the best part about Fallout is
Yeah.
those type of quests.
Yeah, dude, I love this dumb humor that they use in those. there's super serious quests, there's sad and tragic, there's fun action stuff, but then there's just dumb shit, like a lot of funny dumb shit. I always thought about, what about Fallout London?
That'd be neat.
Like, you would have the
That'd
underground
be pretty
stuff
neat. Yeah.
of the
Plus, that place is so like tightly packed and shit like that.
yeah, London, Fallout Paris, any
I would love to go to the West Coast. Like
Any
San
Eastern
Francisco would be sweet.
Oh yeah, it would.
Fallout Los Angeles.
No. Like
Fuck
you got to go.
yourself.
No, I'm just saying you got to go somewhere because like that's just so sprawling and like you're just in cityscape the whole time with like.
Okay.
If you go, because you could be able to go like to the redwood
You want
forest and
you
shit.
want variety of
Yeah, you
landscape.
could. I'm just saying you would have access to more of that stuff up in like San
Well,
Fran.
Well, I mean,
Imagine crossing the Golden Gate Bridge. Like,
if you
Oh,
remember,
God.
to me, I bet you that wouldn't even be doable. I bet you there'd be collapse in the background, but you could still see it, but not go.
oh,
to
no,
it.
because like you would have to cross it to go to a new area. I would assume.
It could be a DLC. It'd just be called The Bridge.
Yeah.
And it's just covered in like shanties and shit, and it's
Yep.
a new city. And then like the final one is like you just have a war in the city. What about they already did Vegas. I'm stupid. In New Vegas, you can go to Zion National Park,
Right.
where you find white legs. There's what else would be good? Fallout Hawaii. Fallout Australia. Fallout Sydney.
Fallout, Wisconsin.
Fallout MKE.
Fallout Fox
Milwaukee.
Valley. Oh yeah, let's
Jesus.
go.
You go to Fallout in Fond du Lac.
I've always wanted like a video game that like was hyper realistic based on like our area. I just thought that'd be kind of just like surreal to like explore.
Well, there was a
your like
rumor-
city and like you know what I mean, a video game. Like that'd be so weird.
There's a rumor they were going to do Grand Theft Auto GPS.
Oh, that'd be so.
So like it would map your surrounding area and within like 5 miles. But think of all the copyrights they'd have to do.
Cool.
Well, yeah, and it wouldn't be the right businesses though. It'd just get the buildings.
Yeah, man, that's the next step of gaming. Procedurally writing a piece of code, like a piece of code that would procedurally generate like overlays for real locations. So like you could literally have like the Google car drive around. There's your environment, and then it'll just skin everything for you, and then make it like a place to play.
Yeah, like it would be a
so
place to
sick.
play, but it would be not like picture, like it would not be realistic, but it would have at least the layout, like the grid.
Yeah, like
The grid would be.
you would still be like, oh, it feels exactly like, whatever. Because all they would have to do is they could still keep the buildings. They could just have to like put different signs up or something
Yeah.
like that. That'd be pretty easy.
Well, but they would have to pay so much copyright.
No. What are they paying copyrights?
Well, I
for?
guess as long as they don't like scan the true value building in, and it just says true value.
Well, that's what I'm
straight
saying.
up
All
on
they
it.
have to do is like have a thing that detects names like that and just
Yeah.
like overlays
randomly generate it.
like overlay it with something else. Yeah, be pretty interesting.
Interesting. I think they should. I don't think they'll ever get there. To be honest, I'm sorry, but I
No,
don't think
you don't think
ever-
they'll get there?
No,
I think
probably not.
Maybe not to that point, but I think we could see a game that like encompasses the entire United States at some point,
Well,
Possible.
like with detail of like high detail.
1 second. I'm sorry.
Oh, it is fine. Like I think that's within the realm of possibility. Not maybe this generation, but maybe the generation because we have a console generation or whatever coming up. Maybe
Within
the
the next 2
the one
years?
after that, we could see something on that expanse.
They just Shane tagged me in an 8K TV. Like fuck already. Like I
So
just
they have like 10K stuff you can get.
yeah, but look up how much if I wanted to buy a 10K, do a 10K and an 8K TV. How much would those cost? And what are like sizes? Comparing sizes. That's what we do all the time. So there's a guy that wrote the book in the late 1800s. Oh, we already wrote that. Final Fantasy VII, MLB, the show. Oh, that's one with Bryce Harper. Dude, I love the clip of Bryce Harper chucking the it's one of my favorite videos
Yeah.
of him checking that. 1 second. He chucks the helmet, but it like leaves his hand way too early.
Mm-hmm.
Like it whips out of his hand.
He's throwing it at a pitcher.
Oh yeah, dude. He's been in multiple fights. There's
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
YouTube compilations of him charging the mound. Walking Dead. Okay, that's the thing. Okay.
The fun fact about
Oh, dude,
MLB The Show.
remastering
I did the
Assassin's
alpha for MLB The Show 19.
Creed. Really?
Yeah,
Like, were you invited?
yeah. I got invited.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Did you get anything special for playing it or
No,
whatever?
not
Just
really. Well, at least not probably when it comes out. I might get something special for it, but
was Bryce Harper fun to play as? How was his beard?
not
Luxurious.
as good as this one.
Was his fuck? Yeah, not as good as that one. Nice. You got to grow your hair out like his too. He's got. Whenever he takes his helmet off, you can see all the girls bite their lips and fucking. Dude, you know what Bryce Harper looks like, dude? He's like 4 years younger than me.
Yeah,
Slick, slippery,
Frustrating.
fuck.
No,
Yeah, no shit.
he
Well-
actually just got a new contract this year for the Philly.
Yeah,
Phillies.
it's like 300 mil.
It's 13 years, 330 million.
Oh my god. Oh, 330 for only 13 years?
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers got that for like.
No, he got 120 million for like 6 years.
Oh, so it's the same. So it's about the same.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah. Otherwise, just finishing up here in March. They're remastering Assassin's Creed 3. I don't think I'll play that. Yoshi's Crafted. Well, I've played the original.
Well, right.
It was
Yeah.
fine. But I don't need to play a remastered version. They did release a trailer, though, of like the side-by-side.
Looks good. Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It's free, though, if you have the expansion pass for the new one. I have the new game. I just don't have the expansion pass.
Origins is it?
No, that's the Egyptian one, which is really good. I played it. Odyssey, the Greek one.
Odyssey.
Okay, so anyways, that'll be later.
So AKTVs. First one came out in 2015 in Japan for $133,000. It was the first Sharp version.
How many inches?
Does it say the size that it was?
We're all about inches here.
No, I'm not seeing that just off the top here. Let me see.
Now what?
It looks like the Samsung. They had a AK model in 2018. They announced the availability of its 2019 QLED TV. It's gonna be an AK model from 65 to 98 inches, with prices that start at just $5,000.
So if I
So
want
I'm gonna assume that's for the 65. But all these higher definitions allow these huge screens like
Do you have
98.
any idea when we're gonna see these? Like, let's say I went to Target tonight. I don't know if I'll be able to find an 8K there.
No, you'd have to go to specialists, I think. Or
But they'll eventually get into the stores.
Well, I mean, yeah, you can get 4Ks for fucking $300.
Girl. Mine was 4. Mine was 400.
I'm saying like nowadays, like because
And-
I've seen them for so cheap. Like
Yeah, why don't you upgrade there?
never had a need to.
Ooh. Does Destiny look good on your...
On my 720, it sure does.
Okay. I.
It's only like a 40.
It's cool.
It's like
No,
a 40 something.
No judge. I'm just talking shit.
I don't.
I'm all about,
I'm
dude, like,
perfectly comfortable.
sound is so, like, I couldn't... If I was deaf, I'd be fine. Like, I could learn to do sound cues or whatever, but, like, as long as visually, that's, like, the only thing I care about, visually stunning images. I'm going to tell you something. They might only be on Blu-ray, but Lord of the Rings on that shit,
Oh, I bet that looks nice.
girl.
I bet the graphics, like the effects, don't look that good though.
Oh, sweetheart. When they show
CGI.
Treebeard walking through the woods.
Is that a big oof?
Well, you know how they recorded that, right? It's a puppet. It's like
really?
a giant puppet. And they might as well have left the fucking strings on him because it looks bad.
Yeah, I bet.
It's really bad. Bad with a capital A. Dude, it's bad. All right, wait, can I send a pic of my man boobs, Mitch? I've been told they're nice. Well, we do the boner test. If 2 out of the 3 of us get boners from it, then we put it on the wall. Oh, by the way, we all wear sweats when we do it.
Really, really good policy.
I gotta have Brandon and
The first
his buddy
10K
on
TV
here.
was exhibitioned in 2015.
We're up to 10K.
You asked me about 8 and 10K TVs.
No, I want to hear this. I'm just
Oh yeah.
like
But-
sharing my shock.
World's first and largest 10K UHD display with the highest resolution of 82 inches. Let's see.
You know,
21:9 aspect ratio.
You want to play Bryce Harper on that fucking
God,
shit?
no.
See this dandruff in his beard?
10,240 pixels by 4,320 pixels. That's up from 7,600 pixels from the 8K.
I'm waiting for a price.
I don't see one.
Damn.
This is just an article from
It's-
2015.
It's so
talking about the first
expensive.
one.
It's so expensive. It doesn't want
It was
to.
that was just like must have been one of the first like
Probably.
we did it.
We
What do we do
did
now
it,
type
and
things.
now, yeah. At some point,
All right, so I gotta. People also search for 32K resolution TV, 12K monitor, 16K monitor. What's 32K TV bring up?
human vision isn't even that good.
No, it's not.
I don't even need glasses, and I don't even see that good.
No, I'm pretty sure like human vision is like 100K, right? Like
What?
2020 vision, 100. That's
We don't
easily
even.
like 100K.
Well, we don't even see in 60 frames. Did you know that? Like 60. We don't. We can't
So?
see 60 frames a second.
What's the point of
Touch my
that?
feet.
But we're not talking about frames. We're talking about resolution. Our vision's so good we can see a tiny little traffic sign like
That's
a half
true,
mile down the road.
But like we don't. We also need frame rate. We don't want to see like it could be the clearest thing ever, but we don't want like
Well, right.
$6 million man or whatever, or $100,000 man. Budget man.
$6 billion man, $6 trillion man. That's what the TV show would be called now.
Well, yeah, because it's just Jeff Bezos in a fucking
Okay,
suit and tie.
16K is the highest resolution your eye can detect.
God damn it. Okay, so that's where I'm gonna fucking stop. I'm not going to 32K. I'm gonna
32K
watch
video
this.
is here.
I'm gonna
What?
watch this when I'm older.
I think
so that way
there's
I
a thing that says
don't-
32K video is here. What? What the fuck? This rabbit hole is so deep.
Follow the sound of my voice and climb out.
Oh my gosh, so much input. Yep.
32K. I'm gonna message that to Shane.
This is 30.
I'm like, by the way, there's 32K, so fuck yourself.
Not well. I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
message him.
I
on
think the only time you're ever going to see that's in a theater, like, because
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like,
it looked like they had a 32K camera. Man, it's got to cost a couple $1 million.
Well, then the one in Fond du Lac ain't gonna get it.
Fuck no. Fuck no.
there's 32K TVs,
No.
right?
No. Camera of. It's possible to record footage in 32K.
I said, guess what, bitch? There's 32K technology, so buckle the fuck up. but I forgot the word up, so it just says buckle the fuck.
Then just send up separately.
No, I'm not sending the word up. It's funny if it's not in there. So buckle the fuck. Anyways. God damn it. You know, if we put any more of those tits up there, my face is going to block most of them.
It's okay.
So I'm going to have to put one here and then one here. Because my head needs to occupy some of the negative space.
Yeah.
Fucking 8K.
Fucking 8K.
All right, so let's go into April for video games. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Those are funny games. You can see his objection. Shovel Knight. That's a good game. Earth Defense Force. Those were always really funny games. They're bad. They're hilariously bad, but like you just fight giant bugs. That's what it is. Like you fight giant ants. What? Oh, they're coming to the Xbox. Yeah, what the fuck is up with Xbox coming to the Switch?
Boom.
Yeah, that does
yeah.
deserve a dab.
They're fucking.
I'll do it
making,
too.
They're making moves, bruh.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that shit is. They like someone turned on the Switch and it just says Xbox Live, and I'm like,
Yeah,
Yo,
because they're they're
what?
doing their Xbox Game Pass there. That's what they're bringing.
Yeah, I'm gonna get Game Pass, dude.
Yeah,
did-
It's probably cheaper than fucking just buying every game that you want to play.
Every Xbox exclusive will be on Game Pass day one.
Mhm.
So it's like even if you canceled every month,
Oh yeah.
let's say you buy Gears of War 5, that's $60. Game Pass is $20 a month. Let's say you
Is it only
renewed
$20 a month?
Look it up.
Really?
I bet you it's even cheaper. I bet you I'm
Damn.
lying. Look it up.
All right. Well,
Please.
let's-
I almost guarantee you in the next 5 years, Nintendo and Microsoft will team up for a console.
They already had for a whole console.
I
That's
say they will make
that-
a console together.
That is the smartest thing I've heard in so long. Holy shit! Imagine the possibilities with Microsoft power behind the Japanese thought
I
process.
didn't even think of that. Could you imagine? That could probably stop World War III.
It could possibly put PlayStation out of business.
Those are the people that could put that fucking system is the fucking Oasis from fucking Ready Player One.
You know what I just thought of?
What?
So like close to 80 years ago, we had the Pearl Harbor or whatever. And I'm just thinking of the ending of Rocky 4. Have you seen the ending of Rocky 4?
If I could change,
Yeah.
you could change.
Have you seen the ending of Rocky 4?
I don't think I've seen Rocky 4 at all.
Oh my god, where he fights the Russian, the Ivan Drago, where he fights Dolph Lundgren. Dude, Dolph Lundgren kills Apollo. He punches him too hard and he kills him. So like he shows up at his funeral, but he goes, and then they're interviewing him before the fight, and you're like, what if you accidentally kill Rocky? And that's where the meme comes from.
If he dies, he dies.
Yeah. And so Rocky, he's like training in the gym, taking steroids, but Rocky goes to the mountains and starts lifting logs and like pulling sleds and shit. And like the first round, Ivan beats him around a little bit, but then he like comes back and like he beats the shit out of Ivan, and Ivan's hitting him with everything he's got, and he buckle the fuck, and he keeps getting hit everywhere, and Rocky's not even flinching. And there's this part where he like whispers to his trainer in Russian, he goes, "He's made of iron." And then right on the last round, Ivan comes out and they touch gloves. He goes, "To the end," and he like earns his respect. But then Rocky at the end does a speech where it's like about racism or whatever, and he goes, and he starts crying. He goes, and if I can change, then you can change, and we will all change. And everybody stands up and cheers, and it's like 100,000 Russians just cheering for this American who they have. And this is during the Cold War.
Yeah, everyone says this movie ended the Cold War.
That's true. It was released during the Cold War.
Yeah. Shortly
Like,
after
right
the
when
movie,
they ended it.
Pretty sure shortly after the movies when they started taking the Berlin Wall down.
Oh my God! Could you imagine
A couple of years
if like Reagan was like wasted one night because he's like, I could have been an actor, and he was, but like, and he's like, well, that he was the first actor to become president. That's why everyone's like, oh, fucking Trump, he's just a reality TV star. I'm like, Reagan, who's considered one of the best presidents of all time and one of the last great conservatives, they're like, he was a fucking movie star. He was like a
big time.
cowboy. They might as well put John Wayne as his fucking cabinet. And he calls up fucking Gorbachev and he's like, tear down this wall. And that was like the final ending of the Nazi regime, because that wall stood since like before World War II.
Yeah.
And I remember like my dad and like a guy I know, like my buddy Jake Gubin from work, he remembered watching it come down on live television. And he's like, there were people dancing and crying and holding each other in the streets because the Nazis said that wall was going to outlive like the pyramids and the Pantheon and all the great landmarks. It said the pyramids will be dust before this wall comes down. And I don't even think they used demolition at the wall. They took it down with sledgehammers.
Yeah, they just beat it shit out
They
of it.
beat it until it broke. Well, that was for symbology. And they had what's his name come on there? David Hasselhoff stood on the rubble and sang.
Oh, wow.
Well, because he's a German,
Right.
And the Germans worship him, and they do.
So true, though.
They do. Well, remember in Dodgeball,
Oh, my
they
God.
have there's one of the groups in Dodgeball where like had a crucifix and they were praying to Jesus, and the next team, that's the Germans, they all had a picture of Hasselhoff, and they were like, they'll put their hands out and go Hasselhoff. But yeah, dude, what if the Germans, no, they're not, the Japanese and the Americans team up, and it's just a picture of them shaking hands with the new console between them, and it's like this fucking big.
It's more powerful than anything that's ever existed. Better than every gaming PC.
Yeah.
Like, oh, my God.
It's like Zelda. Think of the trailer. Like, you see Link come out with the Master Sword,
And
and
it's
then he
fucking
brings the
like-
shield in front of him, and it has the Xbox symbol in front of it. Or it has the Xbox logo on the front of it. Or no.
Imagine the next Zelda game where like it's like you're just connected to all the other players.
What if there was a trailer once where it was Lost Planet, which is a Japanese game, the Lost Planet franchise, and remember Lost Planet?
Is it?
Yeah, Lost Planet's Japanese, and there was a video of them running from this giant monster, and all of a sudden this helicopter flies in, and you can look this up on YouTube. This is real, and someone jumps out of the helicopter to rescue them because they're out of ammo, and you see the soldier that jumps out of the helicopter grabs him and he swings around, and it's Marcus Phoenix from Gears of War.
What?
And Gears of War is an American franchise.
Yeah.
And it's made by the guy who made... Oh, Cliff Bleszinski. What did he make? Oh, he made Lawbreakers and Fortnite. Yep. Yes, he did. That's right. Mm-hmm. Cliff Bleszinski made Fortnite. And the camera turns. It's Marcus and Dominic from Gears of War. And how awesome would it be if, like, Link's getting overwhelmed, and all of a sudden, like, you just see all these aliens, or, like, all these monsters get shot and dropped, and out of the smoke comes Master Chief.
Yes, and it's like a mashup Smash Bros with all these Microsoft characters.
God.
I still say by the end of the Smash Bros. Ultimate,
Or if they
you will see a Microsoft exclusive character in it.
that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I say Master Chief will make it in.
Think about this. They team up, you get a game like Final Fantasy, except it's like Zelda, like Nintendo shit plus all the good
or like
Microsoft
like
shit.
Kingdom Hearts. They're going to the
that's
different
what
realms.
what I said. I said Final Fantasy. I meant Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Imagine it being Kingdom Hearts, except all the
my
games
God.
combined of those two. Like,
Dude, good thing that, like I say this almost every podcast. Good thing the camera's up here.
But no, Microsoft and Nintendo, if they team up and make a console, they're gonna force Sony to change.
Oh yeah, they'll
Yeah.
They just all need to get on. They just all need to get on board with cross-platform. Like, just let us all play together.
Yeah.
Like Rocket League threatened to pull out
Yeah.
of Sony if they didn't cross-platform. So did Fortnite.
I'm going to say this. I just think that Sony is still... I respect Sony for staying out of it because they have principles. They're staying true to themselves for now. They'll break. They will. They will break when everyone pulls away. They will join up. It's kind of like if the city's flooding and like they're thinking, oh, we can fix it, but then the ships are leaving the dock and they're like, oh shit, and they jump on the last
Yeah.
one.
I think they'll survive.
What if
for sure.
I think they should have a game where it's like Mario, Luigi, all these fucking guys team up like Zelda, and it's just like, and then but like they team up with the guys from Microsoft, like the poster boys, and they just cop out really easy, call it Clash of the Titans.
Nice.
Yeah,
And it's a battle royale
too easy,
game.
too easy.
And it's a battle royale.
I love Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, it's just almost just like that's low hanging fruit. I'm gonna take it though.
Xbox Game Pass is $9.99 a month.
I think I have a couple of months free too, sitting out there and with no expiration date. So
Solid.
I'm just saying, like, I've got like, did I ever show you my game collection on my Xbox?
Mm-hmm.
I've got like 300 games on there that I haven't played, so I should probably do those before I play anything else.
Yeah.
I just bought 3 new ones too. I bought Wolfenstein. I bought the Handsome Collection, which I've never played. So that's 3 Borderlands.
I think
that
I'm
need
the
to
only
play.
person on the planet that doesn't like Borderlands.
I never told you that I don't like them either. When
Really?
the game first came
Brother.
out, brother,
Brother.
do you like Lamp?
Lamp.
Big titty moth girlfriend.
Dude, I love those memes.
I like big
fucking
titty
much.
moth girlfriend. Oh, by the way, if you want a Mountain Dew, or if you finish that one, if you want a live wire, there's one in the fridge. Okay. When I first got Borderlands, I got it the day it came out, in 2009, and played it the shit out of it. Loved it. Got halfway through the story, and I showed all my friends, and they're like, Mitch, this looks fucking gay. I'm like, oh, really? And they're like, yeah, this looks really fucking stupid. Like, why would we play this? It looks childish. It looks stupid. The humor's forced, and it's dumb, and it's just too easy. It's all this shoot and loot. That's all it is. So I got rid of it because I'm like, I want to play with friends.
Yeah.
6 months later, they're all playing
Yep,
it. Like, why
everyone's
aren't you
playing
playing this?
Like, I told you about
I
it, you dumbasses.
I refused to play it again. And then one year they gave away Borderlands 1 for free. Not with the stuff with it, but like they gave 1 away for free.
Yeah.
And I fucked around a little bit on it, and I'm like, okay, this game is still fun. So like, the Handsome Collection was on sale for like $7.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, fuck
Like,
that. I'm
that's
grabbing
worth,
that.
That's worth it.
Yeah.
Like, for the playtime you get out of it.
Oh yeah, it's 2 full games plus everything with it, and those Borderlands games are massive.
Mm-hmm.
Let alone and all the DLC with it.
Like, I'm allowed to say I don't like it because I've actually played and completed the first game's campaign.
Okay, so
Like,
you
all
completed it.
I've literally have completed that game.
Okay, I got through half, and I got rid of it because of my friend's stigma, and then when they came back on, I got pissed off.
Well, yeah, I
was
would
like,
too.
Fuck
I'd be like,
you.
I fucking showed you guys this game.
I like when people actually experience something. Like this Brody guy, I don't know if you're still watching, but like you said, Fallout 76 was a flop. Well, my question is, did you play it? Because I'm sitting here saying I have, but I couldn't get past the opening because it kept crashing. I uninstalled and then reinstalled, and it still wouldn't work. Also, I only played a week after it got released.
You should play it now after the patches.
I will try to play it. Then you got my producer in the back who has played a lot of it, and it worked out great for him. So the inconsistency pisses me off. Do you ever play a game that like just didn't work out for you?
I think there was a couple back on the PS2.
Jesus, we're going back a little ways. Like, do you remember?
I don't remember the games, honestly.
I'll tell you,
Huh.
I have an interesting game that I played on the original Xbox that so I hadn't played enough console games at that time. I'd done like basic PC gaming, so like and like Super Nintendo. So I wasn't used to like I'd never played like turn-based games before or like, super deep RPGs. I fucking got Knights of the Old Republic on my Xbox. I played it and it didn't play like Battlefront or something like that, and I was like, this is dumb. I was like, I don't understand how this game plays. So then I ended up like fucking trying to sell that shit, and now I really regret never playing that game because of how good it is. Because I played it now, and I'm just like,
Well, looking at it
Damn.
later with so much more experience in your brain and your eyes, it's kind of like.
well,
you-
I guess
you
I
figured
went
it out
into it
differently.
I went into it not knowing that it was a fucking like turn-based RPG though. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
how the combat was and stuff. So like it just like shocked my fucking 10-year-old, 11-year-old self so bad. I was like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, I remember doing that with a bunch of games, but recently there's a Dark Souls ripoff called Nioh.
Okay.
NIOH. It's a PS4 exclusive, and it plays exactly like Dark Souls, but there's different systems in it, and it's just much more janky. There's not a lot of money behind it,
Yeah.
but it did really well. And the new one looks very robust and look just doubly amazing graphics. And I played a little bit of it, and I hated it. But then I played something else. Now I have to play because someone gave it to me, and it's also I need to play that and Bloodborne before before Sekiro, and I'm fucked because I'm not gonna be able to play it in the time. I'm barely making my way through Metro. I haven't played video games in like 2 weeks.
I'm sorry.
I've just ever since the Danielle podcast, I haven't really touched video games because I'm like, shit, I don't want to be here. I'll just drive to Fonny and look for something to do. Like call people up. I'm looking for someone to do. Do you guys remember the game series Mech Assault?
Bruh.
Kind of.
Solid.
Do you remember that game?
Mech games are sweet.
Did you ever play Hawken?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Hawk X? No.
Hawken.
Hawken. Oh, no.
Hawken.
No.
It's free, I think. It's very good. It's a good mech game. Did you look something up? Or something? Okay, what you got?
What? Oh, do you want me to look something?
No, I thought you did.
No.
Okay.
I did not.
I'm just looking at some Mortal Kombat 11.
Oof.
That looks
I'm
pretty
not.
fun.
I'm not really looking forward to that one.
Big oof.
Ooh, Days Gone.
Yep, see.
That's been on people's radars for like 4 years
That's what I was
now.
talking about before.
Yeah,
It's
it
one of the
is.
big story games that you get to play.
I guarantee you that's a shitty game.
Why?
Games that get delayed too many times are usually bad.
I mean, I guess, but
I'm just going based on like,
we've never seen the type of gameplay that thing has.
that's true. This might be a pioneer or a watershed game, if you will. Super Meat Boy Forever.
Really?
Yeah, it's the new.
I love
it's
Super
the new
Meat
one.
Boy.
I have it. I've just never played it.
It's fucking rage.
I heard it's I heard almost I think there's maybe like 10 people in the world that have platinumed it or like gotten all the achievements.
It's very hard.
yeah.
game.
It's just one of those it's a little platformer, isn't it?
Yeah.
I have it on the one.
You should go play it at some point.
We could well
After this is over, I want to watch you play that game.
I was going to say we should do it in studio
I mean, we can do that. You're
in
get
like 9 years. Just kidding.
Now I'm
Rage
depressed.
2? Rage 1 was Bethesda, wasn't it?
Well, we're gonna find out.
Rage 2 looks fucking great. Have you seen some of the gameplay for
I
that?
have.
Woo! It's basically like Mad Max took a bunch of ecstasy. Dude, have you seen what Rage 2 looks like?
No, not really.
It looks like Mad Max and Doom had a kid on ecstasy.
Yep, that's Bethesda.
How about I say that?
And also, hey, look, another story game.
I'm listening. Oh,
Another story game. How about that? That's crazy. I'll never let it go.
you don't have to. I'll never let you go. There, now I'm singing on camera. Warhammer Chaos Bane. Jesus. Oh, Tonic Seam Racing.
Team Sonic Racing.
Yep, thank you.
I'm actually looking forward to that game. 'cause
Yeah,
it actually
I
looks-
knew you were. You love the Sonic.
But I'm gonna say it's not gonna come out.
You think it's just gonna die?
Well,
What do you mean?
It's been delayed twice already.
Oh, really? When was it
Yeah.
announced?
Last year.
2003? Whoops.
Half-Life 3?
No, I believe it was last year. Yeah, I believe it's supposed to come out last year at some point.
What's that one Sonic game that I was really excited for that you got? It was like Sonic Forces or
Yeah,
something?
Sonic Forces.
It's the one where we saw it at E3 where he like runs down this hill and there's like buildings falling
Yeah,
down and
that's
shit.
Sonic Forces.
You bought that, right?
Yeah.
For what console?
PS4.
Any good?
Oh,
You could beat it in like a day, can't you though?
like 8 hours.
Really?
It's not a long story, but you know the mechanics they brought into it, I could see why, because it was the first for them.
Do you still have it?
I still
Can I
have
borrow it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
Because it looked like a lot of fun. Like I'm not a big Sonic fan. I mean, he's cool, he's a good idea.
Yeah.
I just never really, got into him. Super Mario Maker 2 will be announced in June.
That's cool.
Or like release date announced.
Yeah.
Well, there's a TBA announced in April and they never got to it. Oh. It was in April, and then I think they might have. Nope, they didn't move it down either. There's like a TBA announcement in February here, and they never got to it. Level 27 on Sonic Forces is bullshit.
That's because you suck.
I mean, are you playing on the hardest
good.
difficulty or like I need more?
No, there's only one difficulty.
Oh,
Everyone
just,
plays the same.
It's just there should be a level on a game called Dick Hard
Actually, no,
where
there's
it's like
two.
just impossible.
Actually, no, there is 2 difficulties. It's a Sonic veteran or someone new to the game. series.
Jesus. What no, or there should be like easy, medium, hard, throbbing. Throbbing should be the fucking
Oh my god.
like the veteran. Just called veins.
Oh my god.
It's all dicks.
No,
Fire Emblem. We're getting pretty slim here.
Yeah.
Obviously, come June E3, this is all gonna be filled in.
Crash Team Racing is another one that's going to be pretty decent.
Shenmue 3. That's like something from like the PS1 era. Astral Chain. Oh, Platinum Games, bitch.
What?
Dude, they make fast action character action games like Devil May Cry. That's about it.
Oh.
No, they made Bayonetta.
Okay.
Bayonetta is one of my favorite games ever.
That's pretty cool.
You ever played Bayonetta?
I've seen it.
Yeah,
It
so
looks
it's
cool-
fast.
it's a cool hack
it's
and
just
slash.
Fast, yeah, it's fast hack and slash. And then there's also Metal Gear Rising.
Oh.
Yeah, I love Metal Gear Rising. Catherine Full Body.
Dude, Catherine is such
Catherine's
a cool,
fucking weird.
cool
dude.
game.
I've played it.
Very cool puzzle game.
Yeah. Phoenix Point. I'm not really sure what that is. Unscheduled releases. Wow, we're not going through those. Well, it's all the things that have
Like
been announced.
Speculation, yeah.
Yeah, like it's stuff that's been announced as in production.
But some of them might not
I'll
even
just
come out.
Ancestors, Humankind Odyssey. That's supposed to be like you play as a caveman and you die in the future or something. Untitled Animal Crossing game. Battletoads. Code Vein. That's the cartoon Dark Souls that they've announced like years ago that never came out. Digimon Survive. What? Whoa. Survival
what?
game with Digimon?
What?
Digimon Survive, bitch. Look it up. Dr. Mario World.
Oh my god!
Yuck.
Seriously?
I bet you it's just Mario trying not to get addicted to opioids. It's just Peach all strung out in the fucking corner, like in Train Spotting. He's like,
God.
Mario.
Digimon Survive is a survival strategy role-playing game.
Woo!
Player choices influence the direction of the story, so it looks like one of the Telltale games. Multiple playthroughs can result in different paths and
That'd
different
be
evolutions.
awesome.
The game will feature multiple endings, and should wrong choices be made, characters will be
Giant
killed.
laser that follows you, and if it speeds up to you if you get too far away and it kills you on contact.
Yeah, it does.
You look up a YouTube, bitch. There's got to be a way around it.
I beat it my first try.
Well, there you go. Isn't that weird? Like, there's a boss in Dark Souls 1 called the Four Kings, and my friend Dave thinks it's the worst, most unfair boss in the game, and I can beat it in one try. I don't know what he's talking about, and sometimes he'll quit because he can't get past it. I also died over 400 times in Dark Souls 3. He died less than 5. So
God.
it's
Different skill sets.
very, very different. Oh, he dodges, but I know how to parry. Like, he can dot. Like, the timing on rolling and dodging is different, but parrying is where you have to you have to ready the shield and then swing the shield. Like, you have to block and then attack. You have to use the block button and then the attack button to swing the shield back, and then it staggers the enemy.
Yeah, and you
He
can get a
can't
couple
do
more hits
that.
in.
He doesn't know how to do that, but I do. But he can dodge better than me. So like you said, different skill sets. Final Fantasy Remastered. Crystal Chronicles Remastered. I had that for the Game Boy. The game Flowers apparently is... That's not it. Fortnite Save the World.
I'm assuming that's just like a
Yuck. Gears 5, bitch.
boom.
Woo!
I haven't played Judgment or 4.
I haven't played Judgment. 4 is very good. 4 is a lot. 4 is basically like just an action game nonstop. Like, it's
Solid.
fun. And the only boring parts, there's really no boring parts. There's a couple of really good cutscenes too, like emotional ones where they show Phoenix armoring up his kid for the first time, and he's like, "God, it feels like I'm wearing a door." Then you're wearing it right, and like, or it's supposed to feel that way.
That's
like,
awesome.
I remember when they first took their armor off, the Gears first did, and they're not as big as you think. They're wearing that much armor.
Yeah.
Like, there's a part where he strips off his armor.
They're
he's
big
just-
and beefy, but still.
they're normal looking dudes,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, and they just walk down, like he walks down the beach because his buddy just died.
Actually, I read there was a bunch of novels that connected all the games together. I ended up reading all of those while playing
yeah?
them.
Ooh.
Good.
Like, like, wasn't there one that like talked about Emergence Day and all that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking sweet.
Yeah. General Rom.
I want fucking movies.
Well, no shit. How, like,
We were supposed to get that one.
they said Dave Bautista was going to play this almost 15 years ago.
Yep.
Where the fuck is that?
Yeah, no
Drax.
no shit.
Fucking, he's hilarious, dude. I think Drax is so unintentionally funny.
Oh,
but,
he's intentionally funny the whole time.
I have mastered the art of moving. Or no, I've mastered the art of vanishing by
No.
remaining perfectly still. I can see you. You can't. He's really good in the new Blade Runner. He's fucking fit.
Yeah.
He's only in it for like
very
10 minutes,
small
though.
amount of time, but he's good.
There's a game coming out called Iron Maiden.
Huh.
In the Valley of the Gods? That's Windows. We don't care about that. Luigi's Mansion 3. Marvel Ultimate Alliance. I saw this at the back door. It says the Black Order. Medieval. What?
Oh god.
Hack and Slash by a Canadian studio. I'm already out. Ori and the Will of the Wisp. That's been talked about for years. Pokemon Sword and Shield. Psychonauts 2. Saints Row the Third for Nintendo Switch. Samurai Spirits, Sea of Solitude, Session, Sea of Solitude? Oh, I'm pretty sure that's the guys that made Max Payne 3. Skull and Bones. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Remember when we heard about that
Yeah.
while we were working together? That's that Destiny game, but it's going to be set in the pirate age. It's going to be like Destiny.
Oh, that's cool.
But it's pirate. Yeah, but
That's pretty
like
cool.
set during like Pirates of the Caribbean era.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
I like the idea, yeah. Okay, the Star Wars Fallen Order. Yeah, I'm excited for that. By Respawn, dude, fucking
Yeah.
Titanfall.
Yes, please. Give it to me.
Well, they said that Fallen Order is going to be revealed at the Star Wars Celebration
Yeah, I think that's also when we're getting our name and possibly a teaser trailer for episode 9.
for like 3 seconds, maybe. What do you think the final episode's going to be called? The end of the something.
New Order.
Isn't the New Order the evil people? though?
First Order.
The first.
It might not be New Order, but it's probably going to be something talking about like the new. Wait, it's going to be like I don't know, like I'd have to think about that. I haven't really thought about
What
it.
if it didn't have a title? How about it's just called Episode 9?
I think
that's it.
I think they shouldn't reveal it until we're in the theater watching it for the first time. It just pops up on screen. I think that would be sweet.
What would we call like Maul's Revenge?
Holy shit! Please,
Darth
yes,
Maul comes back.
yes, please.
Well, Maul survived, I
I
guess.
mean, he dies in season 3 of Rebels.
That's sad.
Obi-Wan gets to actually kill him.
Oh, it's Obi-Wan?
Yep.
I think it's in a novel, Luke Skywalker finds his brain somewhere and unplugs it.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, one of the Legends novels.
I think
That's pretty
so,
cool.
yeah. Legend of Zelda,
that's
Link's Awakening.
Pretty neat.
I'll get that.
Link's Awakening looks cool.
I played the original on the Game Boy.
Well, then you'll definitely like the remake because they made it specifically to look like a high-def version of the Game
Yeah.
Boy version.
Did
which
you
I-
see that?
was
Link's
pretty
the
sweet.
reveal for Link's Awakening.
No, I didn't.
The entire game is a dream. You find all these instruments, and then you play the instruments, and then it awakens this monster, and then the monster wakes you up.
Oh God.
Yeah, but it's a shipwreck game, so like you wash up on the beach. But it's one of those games where you go by the tiles, like the old Zelda games.
Yeah.
So like when you reach the edge of the screen, the camera will jank up, and then you'll be in the next area. I like pirate games. I like pirate games too. The Surge 2, that's like the Dark Souls but set in the future. Surge 1 was really good. It's a good Dark Souls copy. Like X, you would swing the sword horizontally. Y, you would swing vertically. And depending on how the enemy was guarding you, they could also break your guard, though, if you swung too many times in the right direction. It was like a give and take game. But you could, like, if you did, like, a right button input or right from the right certain angle, you could rip off pieces of their armor and then lash it onto your own. But if you cut it off, it wasn't any good or something. Like, you had to take it off. World of Warcraft Classic.
What?
Yeah, you know.
That's pretty neat.
Girl. Vampire. Yeah, I've heard that was okay. Wasteland 3. Who's your daddy?
Oh my God.
Ew.
Is that like a Japanese love RPG?
If
No.
I've
I've seen gameplay of it. It's already out, which is
Wolfenstein
weird.
Youngblood. It's already out. It's coming to the Xbox One. Yakuza 5. Video game film releases. Pokemon Detective
Can't
Pikachu
wait
is
for that.
May.
That's
to
gonna
me
be
now.
good.
Give it to me now.
Nino Kuni, the movie. Angry Birds 2.
Oh God, seriously?
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, I'm not really looking forward to that.
And Dynasty Warriors movie. Interesting.
The fuck is Dynasty
You ever played
Warriors?
Dynasty Warriors?
What that?
You can kill like 100 people on the screen in one time.
Wow.
It's a stupid, like, you run onto the battlefield as a commander in feudal Japan, and that's it. Hang on, I think I might be getting some hate.
Oh no.
Nope. Oh, someone asked me if it was scratch and sniff. The titty wall or whatever. Yeah. Anyways. Oh. Is there any movies you're looking forward to? Besides those.
I mean, I want to go see that Fighting with My Family movie because that actually looks really good.
Oh yeah, that does.
I heard it got really good reviews too.
It did.
Like, yeah, the Rock's in it. He looks old as shit. He's getting up there. He's
He
like
is.
42 only though. But that when you take that many drugs, this steroids and shit, I'm assuming you're gonna age like shit too.
Oh yeah. Just look at Ric Flair.
He's 70, man. Jesus. I mean,
Batista didn't care.
yeah, dude, Batista's a big fucking dude. How old's Batista?
He's got to be up at near 50.
No. 40 tops.
No, I don't think he's
Batista?
that young. Yeah.
Isn't he like? No, we're gonna find it.
I'm already there.
Like I want to say he's going to be around 50.
He's 50. It's older than The Rock. Triple H, 49. Dwayne Johnson, 46. Rey Mysterio, 44. Vince McMahon, 73. Randy Orton, 38. Dolph Ziggler, 38. Kurt Angle's 50. Cena's 41.
How old's Batista?
50.
Oh, okay.
50 on the dot.
Ah,
Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, and he's getting his acting gets better every time he's in. a
Oh,
movie.
yeah.
oh, yeah. The more experience he's getting, the better.
Like,
for sure.
well, like I think Batista is funny. Like as Drax,
he
he's
is.
fucking
He
funny,
is.
and it takes a lot to make me think something's funny. Like some of the shit in Player One was kind of like eye rolly to me.
Yeah.
Oh,
but,
Ready,
like-
in Ready Player One.
Yeah,
Sure.
The
but
best
it's supposed
part,
to be it's supposed to be campy.
The
Yeah.
funniest
Yeah.
part of that movie was Chucky. I don't care. That was the funniest part of that movie.
Batista's 45, he's 50. I thought the alien reference was pretty cool.
It was.
Like they didn't say anything. They just she just ate her way through the thing. My favorite part of that movie though, like besides the references, was when he was wearing the full bodysuit in real life, and she's like, "So do you feel this?" And like you see her like rub her hands like up
Through the
his
crotch.
through like in
Yeah.
the crease, and you see like the heat sense just as the camera's moving
Yeah.
up.
What kind
they-
of haptics you rocking?
They show like the heat going off. It's like blood red, but like right by his dick, and they show like the hands move up the
Yeah.
chest, and he's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I can feel that. And he like swallows real loud. He's like, yeah, I can feel that.
First time for him.
No, she's got a. He's like, I can't believe how hot she was, and she's like, yeah, I'm really ugly. You got like a birthmark. It's like, oh no, God forbid, fucking bitch.
Oh man.
Like, well, who gives a shit? You ever seen the movie She's Out of My League?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah. Do you remember that part where she's like this just gorgeous girl, she's like, "Yeah, no guys want to date me." And he never figures it out. She finally takes off her socks. She has one webbed toe.
What?
But the rest of her is supermodel.
Huh.
Like supermodel status. It's just like, Jesus God. Vince Vaughn's younger brother is watching us, so can I get in the movie? That delay is really bad. It's just showing me look up the ages.
Boom.
That's okay.
Yeah. I cannot control that, bud. So
No, I know you can't. I mean, the delay was never that bad though.
blame Facebook.
I'll blame it on the weather because I'm a mess. No?
References.
Yeah. Yep. Don't worry about it. It's just a stupid reference. It's an emo music reference. There's some bands coming out with some shit this year.
Yeah.
Like,
Offspring
I-
just finished, didn't they?
Yeah. I'm sorry, but they've been promising new music for 7 years.
I believe so.
One song.
Yeah, that was You're Gonna Go Far, wasn't it?
No, Jesus, that was a long time ago.
Oh, God.
I remember-
2009, wasn't that?
2009 was their okay. So they released an album in 2008, and they worked on it. Okay, so the last one was 2003, and that was Splinter, which was like considered lyrically their best album. Then they had Rise and Fall, Rage and Grace, which I have one of the coolest emblems ever. It's who's that?
Oh, that's
your
one of my
buddies.
yeah, it
hey
is.
man, it has an angel that these people are like have chains around her wrist and they're trying to capture her or something,
Yeah.
and she's got 2 arrows coming out of her chest. And lyrically, I think that's the best one, better than Splinter. And then they did a new CD in 2012 called Days Go By, And what they did there was like half of them were new, but a lot of their songs were songs that they wrote back in the 80s and 90s that were left off. Took you long enough. Blaine. Oh, okay. Then they've been promised. They released a song like 5 years ago called "Coming for You," and it's pretty good. But like, it sounds like something a song would like they'd use for a wrestling pay-per-view. It's about getting into a fight with somebody.
I think it might have been an actual on one of the pay-per-views.
I know a way to figure that out, actually. I know I'm not supposed to be doing this, but...
That's fine, dude.
But, okay, yeah, here. Okay, it's a song by the American punk rock band Offspring, premiered 2015. Posted on YouTube, available for download the same day. Confused Offspring. Second official new release following the 2014 EP cover. Yes, Summer Nationals since Days Go By, 2012. Single climbed to reaching #1 on mainstream rock. Fuck yeah. The band's first since Gone Away in 97.
Wow.
Hell yeah, dude. It was first uncertain if Coming For You would be a one-off single or would appear on the band's upcoming 10th album, but a tweet from Dexter Holland heavily implied the album was in an unfinished state. The Offspring toured worldwide to support the single. Wow. Worldwide tour for a song. The song was named the official theme song for WWE's Elimination Chamber of 2015.
Yep.
Shortly after the song's release, Noodle created a guitar lesson for the song, and Pete Parada created a drum lesson for the song as well. So yeah, apparently it was used for the WWE Elimination Chamber. Yeah, so it's it's a good song. It went to mainstream rock chart as #1. So, and then there's another song called Singles Chronology. Turning Into You was 2012. It's a good song. Sharknado apparently was a song, but I can't even click on it, so apparently it's not real. But no, I love the Offspring. I mean, I have a tattoo for them, so I better love them. And as long they just announced on Instagram that they're done. It's finished, but they have to master it. I don't know anything about the recording process, so chime in.
They finished recording it.
Yeah,
they said,
or they said it's finished.
Do they have a? Well, it depends. Yeah, they could be talking about their recording process, or if they're saying it's finished, they could just mean they just got their master tapes or their masters back. If they got their masters back, then all they have to do is set a date they're going to release it, and set up whatever PR campaign that they want to do with whatever company that they're signed with, or I don't know if they're independent. They could be.
They're on their own record label.
Well, then they just got to figure out how they want to distribute it, because
Yeah.
It just depends on what level of done they mean.
Yeah, I know Korn's releasing a new album this year.
Ooh, that's actually pretty cool. I haven't heard from them in a long time.
They released an album, I think it was last year or the year before.
I didn't even know about that. That's crazy. Fuck.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Shush.
Yeah, it was the same time as the new Metallica, or the last Metallica album.
Oh, that makes sense, actually.
Yeah, 2 days ago, The Offspring's Noodles, the album is done. Okay, The Offspring have finished recording their long-awaited new album. Have finished recording. So
that probably just means now that they have to send it off to get mixed and mastered.
Oh, okay. I took that to mean
like a couple weeks, probably maybe a month.
I took that to mean that they finished laying down the tracks.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
If that's the case, then it needs to get mixed and mastered, which can take weeks to a month.
4 weeks, 5 weeks, and then
it all depends on like how dedicated the engineer is.
I'm gonna say we're gonna see a new album by June. Would that be safe to guess?
Yeah.
Okay.
They probably are just shooting for summer. It depends when they want to tour, like.
So 3 months before June, I'm gonna say that we are gonna have at least a new song. Please.
Yeah.
Offspring,
like if they
just
said they got done recording, then you can probably expect a new song within like a month.
Thank God.
Because they'll focus on the song that they want to use as their single, have that done first, and then send it out.
Yeah, no shit. Like 4 years. I mean, I know they're old and shit. We can't all be Silverstein, who does an album every a year and a half. Silverstein does an album in every year and a half without fail since they've
It'd
started.
be like Blink-182 and write and record your album in 3 days.
Which one was
I
that?
forget which one it is, but one of them was done that way. I think it was the one with Neighborhoods.
Ew, I didn't like that one. That was their first. That was like their comeback one with Mark, or no, not Mark, with Tom, and like, and that was like what they like kicked Tom out like right after that one.
Yeah.
Well, he went to go look for aliens, so he can do his
Good for
own
him,
thing.
like-
Yeah, good for fucking him. You're in one of the best rock bands ever, and you let it ruin you. So,
Yeah, I think
No, he did. Fuck
I think
him.
Godsmack's another one that's releasing an album this year.
Oh wow.
well, I'm sure there's a list of stuff that like just like those video games that I saw. I keep that list up like at all times. I just refresh it every couple of days, and there's got to be a list of like upcoming like music albums. But
I know
That'd be
I thought
like-
I had sent you something about rock bands
you did,
releasing.
yeah. But like that's rock, and then that's
Yeah.
also mainstream rock.
Yeah.
Like I follow a lot of bands that aren't really mainstream. It's like, okay, when are they going to release something? You know, a lot of bands. You gotta follow a ton of bands.
You gotta. No, I don't. I don't honestly.
Oh.
But yeah, I just kind of let it. I just like I said, I don't actively listen to a lot of music. I let the music find me.
Oh, what an artist!
You know, but no, you just gotta follow the bands that you want to know about on like Twitter or Instagram or stuff.
Yeah.
Because that's where you're gonna find.
I
out,
follow
you know?
every band I want to follow is on Instagram.
Yeah, that's a great place to do it. Because
Except Fall Out Boy, because fuck them. No, I love
They're
Fall
too
Out Boy.
big for my.
Yeah, I
liking
love
now.
fucking Fall Out Boy, but they brought in a bunch of llamas on stage and they all did the floss dance.
Oh god.
Who cares? Who cares? So they like Fortnite, whatever. They probably got money to do that. You wouldn't do the floss
Oh.
dance for money?
But what has Fortnite done for them?
Probably
nothing.
hours and hours of entertainment.
The singer of Trivium does Fortnite.
Are you serious?
It's hard to
a
watch.
lot of people do Fortnite. Like
I know, streaming.
I don't prefer that game, but like it's just a game. Like any
All
game.
right.
Like come on.
All right, well, you're.
I will say Fortnite shit like everything else.
They
but like
there's a new guy on second shift that he started off in like a senior B, which is like pretty high up there.
Right.
It's middle.
Okay.
It's middle, and he just wore a black shirt with big white letters that just said Fortnite on it.
did he really?
I wanted to spit at him.
should have.
Dude,
should've.
how fucked up would that be? Like that wouldn't just leave your head after a few days. You'd have to think about that. If someone just walked up to you with no explanation, just
spit on you?
at you, like, and then just looked at you and walked away.
What the fuck did I do?
At work, and then you have to see them, and the mystery just gets deeper every time you fucking, like. That would bother me for a long time.
Someone just spat on you like
Deadmau5 plays Rocket League. Well, that's shit. I mean, I'd rather play Rocket League.
Rocket League is awesome.
He plays
It
Rocket
is.
League, but on Xbox. Shit, we can all
what
play
the
together
hell?
now.
Yeah, man.
I mean, yeah.
I love Rocket League so much. It's so fun.
Might as well fuck, dude. Yeah, we figured out that we were playing people on Xbox.
How?
Because you
from,
can't
like-
join them for parties.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So
I went after a couple games we had done. I went and looked at recent players, and I couldn't send them a friend request.
Yeah, that makes sense.
that'll take a while if they ever try to do like a universal friend system, cross-platforming friend
Yeah,
system.
that'd be tough. Because then you'd have to have like the party stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Microsoft
Fortnite-
has Skype, so like it should be easy.
But yet Fortnite has their own like thing where
They got
you-
ping system now. They copied that from Apex Legends.
Oh, did they add pinging in?
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
I read that
Pinging
today.
is so good.
I read that on IGN.
But yeah, whatever system or like a Fortnite system they have, you can send friend requests to someone playing on PC, the Switch, or the Xbox.
Because aren't those friends just like in-game type thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like for the game.
So it just tracks for that.
So like Rocket League could try to do the same thing
Yeah.
where you do that and you can invite them in.
yeah, that'd probably be pretty simple to do.
Have you played Apex Legends yet?
I have not.
That game is
I don't really
fucking-
want to download it.
Why? It's so smooth. It's so
But
good.
battle royals are just getting too
Don't even think of it as
overwhelming.
don't think of it as a battle royale. You can only play as a squad of 3. There's no other modes. It's so good. It's like you like Overwatch. You have a loadout character. You can't build your thing. Like they have their roster. They all have
Yeah.
their special abilities. They have supers. They have their refill abilities. The presentation that they hit you with is so sick because they present it like all these people are coming together to fight in this arena for others' entertainment. Like it's like a fucking
Right.
like actual gladiator thing. It's so sick.
Can you play as Russell Crowe?
No, not yet. But like, no, it's. I'm just saying, like, it's presented extremely well. Respawn made it. The gunplay is pretty good. Like, it feels
Not
like
according to
it's,
some.
It's a I know, fucking Jordan. I have experienced like the similar stuff, but like let's get good scrub. But no, man, that game is really sweet. Like it's very tactical. Like you get caught by yourself, you're going to fucking die. You got to work with your teammates.
So it's forced teaming. So I like that.
Yeah, you'll get paired up, and like it's cool how you pick your characters. Like you'll get ordered, so like the first person in order will get a chance to pick their character. Then the bar will keep sliding down, hits the second one, and they pick theirs, and so on and so forth. And then you can jump together as a team, or you can kind of split off separately if you want, because you still are going over the thing. The map is pretty cool. Like it's smaller than all the other maps, but you only have 20 teams per match. So like it's only 60 people. The loot system's pretty cool. They show you on the map where the high level loot will spawn each time, like a fucking beam of light with the loot color will be there. It's done really well. Like and then they have like that pinging option where you can literally ping everything, including enemies, which is really nice.
I'm not gonna play it.
Why not?
I might download it to try it.
Yeah, like
I don't want to.
I would just give it a shot. Like it's very very fun. It's just so smooth. Like I haven't played a game that felt that good in a long time. Like to play it right away. Like it didn't take a lot of getting used to. It just felt really nice.
I prefer doing like if I'm doing a better route, I'll go solo because then I can only blame myself for fucking up.
That's totally fair.
I'm not gonna play it because I don't want to. I just simply don't want to.
Doesn't like shooters.
I love shooters, just not that kind. But yeah, why don't you tell everybody how they can find you to watch you on video game stuff like YouTube and Twitch and all that?
But my name on shit, what is it on Twitch?
I don't. It's okay. I don't know mine either. I have one too, and I never want it.
I remember your name. I remember your name on it. Over on Twitch, it is Tonester970. On YouTube, I believe it's the same.
Tonester 970.
Yeah.
970?
Yeah.
I thought it was 920.
Yeah, it's 970 in there.
770?
970.
970. Okay. And yeah, anything else you want to talk about? We'll go on over 2 hours here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything you want to promote? Like besides the Twitch and the YouTube and stuff?
No, I think that's about it for me.
All right. Anything else?
Sick. Keep looking for us on Thursdays. It's the new day for our podcast. Moved from Wednesdays to Thursdays, so you can expect us every week, unless we have a massive snow event again.
Fuck that. Let's look at the weather.
Thank God it's supposed to be, I think it's supposed to be tomorrow or Saturday. We're supposed to get the next round of snow.
What?
Fuck
Not
that
tomorrow. Not tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Oh, fuck. We are supposed to get some tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
God damn it.
Tomorrow. We're getting it.
Well,
tomorrow.
all I'll say is this. I know, like, the battle royals are starting to get overwhelming.
Oh, yeah. I agree. There's so many. Like, everyone's just trying
Also,
to make
have
their...
you heard the new, one of the free games coming to PlayStation now? The free PS Plus game. Modern Warfare
Modern Warfare Remastered, yeah.
Pretty awesome.
It's not a battle royale game, but like I'll play that.
Oh yeah, I actually deleted Infinite Warfare because I sold it.
Nice. Yeah, I was gonna say now you just need you have it on PlayStation now. You don't even need Infinite Warfare to use it. I still have that. I can't believe I paid $90 for that. That might honestly be the biggest waste of money I've ever done.
You bought Infinite Warfare?
I paid $90 for that copy because it came with Modern Warfare.
Oh, well, you said you bought 2 games.
I mean, the copy of Black Ops 4 I spent $200 on.
Yeah, I actually liked Infinite Warfare a lot. Not the
I liked Infinite Warfare. The campaign was really good.
Yeah.
The campaign was amazing.
You know,
So
okay, so you know the guy, you know the villain is Jon Snow from Game of Thrones, right? And did you kill him before he finished his speech?
Probably.
Because you get
It's
an
been a while.
achievement if you do. If you stick the knife in his neck while he's talking, it says you know nothing.
I do believe
That's
I have that
from
trophy,
Jon Snow.
but
Pretty
that's
sure
it.
you killed him.
Unless that game becomes free, I'm not getting it again.
Yeah.
Warfare? Infinite Warfare?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I've been buying games digitally for like the last 2 years. So
That's
I
a
don't,
good
I don't-
idea.
I don't ever sell them
It's
anymore.
so weird getting up from the couch now and putting shit in. It's like
It
it
is,
feels
dude.
old fashioned.
Yeah.
And I never thought I'd say that. Like I don't give a shit.
It's such an inconvenience
I say
to me.
when they announce the PS5, there's gonna be no discs. The
God.
PS5.
PS5, no disc. I think
They just need to
next
move, well, they just need to move
console-
all games to flash storage and make it all cartridges again. That's my opinion. Like,
No, I'm
because
gonna
you can
say
store
this
so much
now.
shit. Like, come on,
PS5 is gonna be all digital.
you can't scratch a cartridge.
PS5 all digital.
I think it's
well,
gonna be all
you know, the
digital.
big rumor that's actually pretty credible is that the the new Xbox will be, one will be streaming only and one will have a disc drive. So they have two
Yeah, ideas.
patents. No, they have two
Oh, they have
reserved.
two patents.
They have two patents out for it, and that's what they're using as their credibility is that they're going to be.
That's
two
pretty
things.
smart, honestly, though, because like
Yeah.
I just want to buy. I don't need a disc. Like, let me have the streaming
And
one.
some people will do disc.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
they'll say, "I want a disc."
like, yeah,
Some people don't have fast enough internet. I'll be honest. I've 100 meg internet. Yeah, well, quotes around that, and
when you only get really like 70 of it.
something like that. It's even lower than that. I was playing PS Now, God of War on
God.
PlayStation Now, the first one, the
Yeah,
PS2
yeah.
title, and very good. But if I had a YouTube video going, I would notice it slow down. If I had two YouTube videos going,
You can't.
it would
oh,
go
like on your phone or something.
on my computer, yeah. And if I was on my phone too, doing something on that, streaming something, it
Right.
would grind to a halt.
I don't like PS Now. I think it's a waste.
Why?
I mean, you get all those games, but the fact that you're relying on your internet connection to be able to play it
yeah.
without any lag or anything.
Well, it's an
like
option.
that.
That's an
I don't-
option.
yeah,
if you have amazing internet, my buddy lives in Madison. He's got 200 meg internet, and he.
I mean, if you
he
got the
loves
internet
it.
to do it,
Yeah.
then yeah, I'd say go ahead. But if you have bad
That's what
internet,
I say. Well, see, it's not a waste then if it works for you.
Oh, yeah.
My theory was if you have great internet and you have the money to pay for great internet to
Oh,
do
yeah.
it, you might as well just buy the game you're trying to play.
Yeah.
But if you have like a scatterbrain and you're trying to just play a different game every 2 hours, fuck yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude, it's like Netflix. You click that button and you're playing it. I love it. Like it was a fun fucking time when I did my 7-day trial. Like, to be honest, if I was almost certain that the exclusive of PlayStation, like if all of a sudden they were like, oh, PlayStation's going subscription based, and like Last of Us 2 and all those games were on it, I'd be like,
Oh, yeah.
fuck yeah, I'm there. Like subscription only. I'll never buy a game again. Streaming only. But then it would get frustrating, like
Yeah, it
if it
would.
started lagging. Sometimes, there's times where my power goes out or my internet goes out. I'll pop in an old game and just fuck around on it or I'll leave the house. I forget that it's an outside world.
Right.
Like, my options shouldn't be, okay, this is in case the internet goes out. If the internet goes out, I should just leave
All right.
and go live
You have all these
somewhere.
other things you can go do.
There's a world out there. If you're bored, it's your fault. Like, if your internet goes bad, and you're bored, it's kind of your fucking fault. But,
You got plenty of shit to do.
yeah. Like this podcast. So I will.
Can't do that without internet.
Oh,
you can
no.
record it. You can record it, upload later.
That's right. So, anyways, yeah, I think we should cut it because it's getting kind of late.
So you gotta get some fucking ready for work, man, don't you?
In a little while, but like, I'm gonna kick you guys out of here right after because I want to play some Metro.
Boy,
It crashed like 3 days ago.
you're just
And-
like, fuck this game.
I said fuck this game, but I'm like, now it's bothering me that I'm like, if I play it again, it's gonna crash again. Then I'm gonna have to set it aside and wait for a fucking update.
Oh, I did forget. I did have problems
Oh.
when Black Ops 4 came out.
You did? Well, yeah, that's a
It
massive
kept,
game.
It kept crashing on me.
Well, yeah, it's an online massive game. Metro is a story based. There's nothing internet about it
Yeah.
except that it takes updates, and there was already one, but I don't know. I got the crash after the patch, so it's like
Something fucked up.
what?
On
Metro, yeah. It's fucking great though. It's a really good game, but it takes over 5 minutes to load
Oh.
every time I start the game. Yeah, but after that, it's like there's no loading screens in any
That's
part of the
always
game.
good.
Yeah, so it's like you pay the price a little bit, but like then it's pretty solid. But anyway, yeah, I think we should cut it. We're up to like 220 here, so
Yeah, man.
every Thursday we also we need a guest. The woman that I was gonna have on says she's still not ready, and she would like some more time to prepare. So if anyone wants to be a guest, if anyone's even watching still at this point, please feel free to get in touch with me or Caleb, and we'll have you on. That's all it.
And
Is
if
it?
you have any cheap places where we can put a studio, hit me up, Caleb. Looking at like 600 to 800 square foot, something like that. If you know something like that, let me know about it.
And then also, if you would like to be featured on a Tasteful Cleavage wall, you'll remain anonymous and we'll chop your head out of the picture. And if you just want to get your tits on the wall behind me, absolutely. Okay. Goodbye, everybody.
Peace.